Hi everybody. I'm gonna start with a little bit of the old explaining what the fuck I'm doing. What I did last off stream, because I think I'm reaching the point in this game where, like, they're not expecting me to be streaming this, right? They're expecting me to be, like, playing this on my own time every so often, you know. I did not get Goth Bride Gardevoir, and I'm very upset that I didn't get Goth Bride Gardevoir. She's one of my favourite shinies. I want a shiny Gardevoir. Fuck. I did try. I will be continuing to try, as we will get to. This is just the screenshot I started on, which represents me getting the season reset and then almost instantly getting a Mega Blaziken Stone. So, if I had a fucking Blaziken, I've dealt with that. But I decided, yeah, do some boss battles. They're repeats, you know? They're just little cool boss battles. Redo them. Normal stuff. Mega Horlucha got beaten. Found this one where two people are discussing how they are so desensitized that only alphas scare them now. Normal City. I made a second Omega Donut because it lets you. And then I discovered that you can, in fact, use the Omega Donuts on anything. It will give you a warning, but fortunately, it's an option. It's an option to make multiple of the Alpha and Omega Donuts, and it's possible to use them on things other than their intended use cases. Which is not optimal, but it's good. Anyway, yep, killed a rogue Mega Starmie. Found a shiny Tinkaton. It was already a Tinkaton. Don't worry about it. For a Mega Star Raptor. Found this guy and his stinky fucking Wigglytuff. We're back to the shower. We just froze stiff and stinky as ever. Yeah, just found him on a rooftop near the Starmie hole. This is me getting incredibly pissed off that Garchomp is not getting the orb right as the fucking donut energy ran out. There's some minorly frustrating things about this game. I then found a shiny Kangaskhan. I then found a shiny Panpour, and evolved one of them. I then changed my profile picture to be me squatting sadly near the tower. This probably means something. I then found another shiny Numel. And that leads us to where we are today. That's the wrong button. Also, oh, my audio's fucking up. Hold on. Let's refresh the capture. That should fix it. Deactivate, activate. There we go. Capture card wonk. You know how it is. So, yeah. I've got a bit of a shiny problem. Not that I've not got any. Kind of the opposite. Got a Christmas tree, got my Barbaracle, you know. Normal things. Got Pidgeot, got shiny Kangaskhan, which is quite a nice one. Shiny Kangaskhan. That's kind of neat. Hassan. I've nicknamed Tinkaton Shiny, I promise, because from the thumbnail you can barely tell, because the hammer is mostly off screen. Shiny Totodile, Talonflame. Both of these shit monkeys, I just evolved one of them because I could. It's not even a good shiny. You know, 2 shiny Magikarp, 2 shiny Carvana, sorry, Florges, guaranteed shiny Mareep. I now have 4 shiny Numels, all of them female, one of which is an alpha. It's getting kind of ridiculous. They're always in the same slot as well. That's not even mentioning the as of yet unevolved shiny Haunter. Ooh, though that does remind me I've got a few things I can evolve in here, which aren't requiring trades. My shiny Altaria, my shiny fucking Feraligatr, who is being a fucking workhorse, and my shiny Gyarados. This is the most shiny I've ever got in any individual game. It's getting a little absurd. Anyway, the intention is to go fight Groudon. But before that, I know how to evolve Quillfish. It's just gonna take a little bit. Let's go 10. I literally really that. Okay, never mind. I forgot how experience curves work, and my Quillfish is now level 70. Not intentional, but we'll live with this. Okay. How this one works is you just keep using Barb Barrage. You just gotta keep using Barb Barrage. Yeah, give it Crunch, give it Barb Barrage, which is that a special move? No, it's a physical. We're good. Stab moves now. So... Oh yeah, I was going to go to a training dummy. Fuck. I'm in the wrong spot. Let's remind myself what's in all of these, quick. Oh yeah, shiny dragons. Potentially useful. I say shiny because, I have a few shiny donuts. I helped with my problem, but there's only specific... I'm not like a... get every shiny Pokemon type. I would like to aim for ones I particularly like, or Pokemon that I'm missing, generally speaking. Let's quickly go to the Justice Dojo first. No shiny living decks? Fuck no. There's some Pokemon that are shiny locked, you understand. I'm not doing that shit. Come on, Quillfish. You gotta get big for me. It's like 1, 2. I should have given you a quick claw. It's like 20 times or something. So we're going to talk about how Quillfish can just fucking fly. Like, should we like do something about that? Yeah, hold on, I am going to give it a quick claw if I've got one. Hold on. Good, I got one. There you go. Just to make this slightly less frustrating. I've lost count. I'm going to do 10 more and hope that that's about the right amount. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. Lovely stream, right? 7. 8. Oh, quick claw pop. That should be 1 in 10, so 9. I think it's 1 in 10 for quick claw, so that's my 1 out of 10. And now you can evolve. Good-o. Get bigger. There we go. Oh, I should move my mic a little bit into position. I did a lot of tweaking to my setup. I've reorganized a lot of how OBS looks. I've added a lot of the features that were... I discovered that you can, in fact, just do some shit, which means that things are a little bit less of a fuck to deal with. Oh yeah, here's also all the other Quillfish I have. Got a few of them. Once you find it, it's quite common. It's just finding it that's the fuck. Yeah, that was one I was potentially going to train up. Haunter, I'm only going to train up after I've evolved it, I think. Kind of the same with deal with all of these guys. It's like, maybe I'll use some of these guys. Maybe. Probably not. I've got my shiny collection. Like, if anyone wants to trade a shiny, I have. Anyone I know well enough, I mean, wants a shiny, then, I got 2 spare Numel. And I'm fine keeping the Magikarp, I'll be honest. Magikarp is... At least it's got a difference, you know? Not that if someone really wanted it, I wouldn't trade one of them, but... Okay, so we're going to go into battle with a man... An Earth Beast, a creature that will rend the world asunder and shit like that. I don't remember. Right. Should probably have at least one that isn't just a water type. Right. Yeah, I've oh yeah, my donuts. I should show you what I've been up to with the donuts. Alpha Regigigas? I don't think that's possible. I think Regigigas is alpha locked. I'm not sure. I think legendaries you can't generally get as alphas though. There are some legendaries you can get as shiny in this game, which is interesting. But I guess the kind of the idea is that legendaries are already the alpha of their species, being that they're kind of some of the only ones you've ever seen of their species as a trend. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Yep, so I've got a few attack donuts that will be useful if I need to do a raid, you know, that sort of thing. I was also, but basically I've been focusing on sour donuts to give me more berries for my berries. And also, to be fair, the benefit of alpha Pokemon is twofold in this one. It is that they will have guaranteed around 3 maximum stats, and they will have max HP EVs from, or base points in this one, from the start, right? So they will have, basically, higher stats on average than most Pokemon. However, they're not actually impossible outside. They will also be physically bigger. Which actually is kind of a downside in some cases and a strength in others. Like, it does also affect the size of moves in this one, which is genuinely a consideration. Like, Earthquake on an Alpha Garchomp will be much bigger. And that's actually kind of significant for hitting your opponent. My point being that since, like, Gen 5, 6, 7... all legendary Pokemon, because you're only going to get one of them, have already got guaranteed 3 max IVs. So they're already like that? Is the thing? Yeah, I've gathered this game does not run as well on Switch 1. But that's kind of the Pokemon Company's optimization in general, isn't it? Yeah, okay, my point being, I went for as the sweet. I've been making a few sorts of donuts. I've been making sweet donuts, which should boost these shiny chance, and the one that boosts item and sour ones, which are there for boosting berries, but also boost things like rare items in certain case. So I've got a shiny 2 fairy and also 2 alpha. That does increase the chances of a guaranteed alpha and thing. Sparkling ice and big. Sparkling fighting 1. Now bear in mind, this is just a boosted chance of shinies. This does not actually guarantee shit. Unless you're tier 3, in which case you have 1 guaranteed shiny, it turns out. Sparkling power water there. But now this one is kind of one of the rarest and best go-nuts in the game. Now, ignore catching power fighting, it doesn't really matter. That is a guaranteed shiny of any type. Right there. Of course, it's going to be a 1 in 3 which Pokemon it actually is. But, like... And I'll have a much harder time catching that Pokemon. How do you make it? I put a load of berries in there. Look, you can actually see them in the bottom row of the donut. Although it's not very clear what they are. Record the recipe. It's already recorded. Well, I'll screenshot it. That's the wrong button. That's the wrong button also. Why did you add so many additional buttons to my controller? But bear in mind that, like, that's just luck, right? You can't guarantee it. It's just luck. That could be a Sparkling Power 3 of anything. It could be a Sparkling Power 2 of things. It's just luck, right? Anyway, I also got Sparkling Power 3 Electric. And then, you know, I've got a few of these where I'm like, they boost your treasure, they choose your Mega Charging. More fairies. Sparkling Power 3 Ground and Sparkling Power 2. You know, normal things. You know, mega old-fashioned. And it does seem that you're a lot more likely to get a 5-star shiny. But it is all RNG, to be clear. There are tricks you can do to kind of rig the odds a little bit. Because you're not supposed to be able to reload your save, but the saves that occur at Pokemon Centers are technically like debug special saves that are especially safe. And you can, using a certain key combination that I cannot remember off the top of my head, reload those Pokemon Center saves. And essentially that means that you can just, like, load... You can save scum the donut process? I don't do that. That doesn't seem like fun to me. That seems like a bit of a miserable time, personally. But, you know, I've got a pretty decent track record on the shinies already, is the thing. Yeah, like, I think it is, like, it's kind of a manipulation thing, and I don't want to do it, basically. Seems fucking boring. But bear in mind, that's why I will be checking the map a lot, because I can't remember half of them. I actually did do a few of the shiny donuts off camera, because at some point you've got to stop being a machine that makes content and start being somebody who's having fun with a video game. Which is why I think I still have a shiny dragon one, even though I don't, because I used that trying to get a shiny Dratini, and I did not. It was a tier 1 sparkling, and I got no shinies. None. Absolutely none. As I said, if it's not tier 3, it's not guaranteed. Yeah, you know, I really like a shiny Dratini or a shiny Dragonair. I think that those are some of my favourite shiny designs. I know this because I've seen both of them, because I've been watching Snapcube's playthrough, and she got a fucking adamant shiny Alpha Dratini. Good Nature Alpha shiny. The best Pokemon I've ever seen anyone catch. Like, fucking absurd. Right? Oh, that does remind me though. I want to look something up before I get going too far. Let's give you a scene of something pretty. I don't know. You can look at my Pokedex. Oh, what's an Overquill? Poison spikes now thick along the road will automate straight to whatever moves. Oh no, it's even more of a landmine. Yeah, also, yeah, still no Indeedee, you know. No progress on the Pokedex, basically. No Torchic. I'm fairly sure that, like, what's it called? Come on, my brain can do this. The Baxcalibur line, they're only available in 5-star wormholes, which indicates to me that I haven't unlocked 5-star wormholes yet, and there's a mechanic I haven't done. Which will be the case for Rotom and any additional Gimmighouls I've got, I have written down in notes. I'm getting to the point where I'm actually like, you know, yeah, if I need new Gimmigool. Also, if I want Galarian, Hisuian, Arvolug, or Sliggoo, I need a 5-star as well. Love that for me. Torchic, Indeedee, and Indeedee, though, they, according to this game, should be in as low as, like, 2 stars for Torchic and 3 stars for Indeedee. And yet, I've found fuck all. I'm just getting rotten RNG on getting an Indeedee. And getting a Torchic. I don't know why. I don't know why I'm not getting them. It's annoying, honestly, because I would like to have a fucking goddamn Blaziken. The firefighting one I like the most out of the firefighting starters, which isn't saying much. But like now it's not. Now the physical special split is in place. Like Blaziken is pretty much fine. It's perfect. Very good. The others of these all need trades. You know. I've literally made the list, and yeah, I'm not missing many Pokemon at this point. I'm pretty much good. Armarouge, I just have to get lucky and find the item, which fortunately the Sour Donuts will help with, potentially, but that is, again, just kind of RNG on finding that item. I have found some evolution items. They're just not the right ones. I found Black Augurite, which allows you to evolve your Scyther into a Cleavor, except I already caught a Cleavor, so there's no fucking reason for this. I also now have 2 upgrades. 2 of them. I've also realised that I can start selling Gimmighoul coins, because I'm not going to evolve a Gimmighoul anytime soon. If I sell like 100 of them, I can make that back really quickly. Right? Oh yeah, speaking of which, where's the nearest Pokemon Center I was at? There we go. I'll show you quick. A thing that makes the Gimmighoul shit way less annoying for me when I've got too many of them is this. Oh, hold on. I'll sell it, because apparently I've got a big nugget I forgot about. But yeah, like, Gimmighoul coins, they're 200 each, which is, you know, when you're selling a few hundred of them, pretty good. I think that's not too bad for clearing out your inventory, honestly. Being that I can get like 100 of them in about what feels like 5 fucking seconds, you know. Works out, I think. Yeah, also, worth noting, I don't think the Primals count as Mega Evolved for the sake of the boss fights. Which means I use Kyogre as basically the starting Pokemon to soften things up while I gain some power. Rather than like... Oh shit, yeah, it's this fucking... So yeah, Kyogre will instead be used as kind of a meat pack. Yeah. Was that easy to get Scarlet? I don't know. Yeah, I've not played Scarlet and Violet, and from what I've gathered, Gimmighoul is a pain in the ass in that one. So I'm glad that they made it easier in this game. Honestly. Especially as Gimmighoul seems to be one of those Pokemon that people really like use in, or at least Goldengo is used a lot in competitive from what I've gathered. I think it was the fucking cheese string man is broken. So they've actually improved a thing from the previous game in this one, which is kind of nice. I wasn't expecting... The thing is, I kind of wasn't expecting any improvements to Scarlet and Violet in the immediate follow-up anymore. I expect these Legends games to kind of be like their own tangent that isn't really paying attention to what the Scarlet and Violet is doing. Obviously, I was wrong, because, like, yeah, they've got a good number of Scarlet and Violet Pokemon in here. In the DLC, mostly, at least, so they've added them later, I guess. But, like, you know, like, what, Phalanx was in, like, Sword and Shield, I think. But, like, and they've included some of the regional stuff even in the base game. All of them, though. Where the fuck have I not... Oh, I guess I've... Can you tell the difference? Because I fucking can't. Okay. Yeah, no, there are no Scarlet and Violet Pokemon in the main Pokedex, but clearly as soon as they added a bunch of their favourites to this, including, megas of some of them, so good for them. I wasn't expecting megas of any of the Scarlet and Violet Pokemon, honestly. Like, no way in hell I thought, were they going to add a fucking mega for goddamn Scovillain, but apparently they did. Justice for Tinkerton, she deserves a fucking mega. Give my girl a mega, damn. He's already tough enough, to be honest. Yeah, I'm also just like, yeah, no. And I'm not 100% on what all the legendaries in this game are. I know some of them off the top of my head, because they're the ones that have megas already. But like, they've got I think there's some odd ones because I was checking which ones was shiny locked, so I unfortunately ended up with spoilers. Oh, I've been atted. Whatever that fucking is. Let's mute Firefox and add that to my watch later quick. I'm frightened by whatever mental has just linked me, and I will not be commenting on it until I know what the fuck it is. To be blunt. It'll be fine. It'll be fine and good. What could go wrong? Anyway, yeah, no, fucking Pokemon. I was looking something up and I forgot what it was. Oh, yes. Oh, I remember. Actually, can I get Firefox Capture working on this? I think I added that, didn't I? Added a little Firefox Capture. There we go. Now I can get this in the corner, no problem. You can see that I played Magic the Gathering recently because it's me Googling all the keywords. Fucking Pokémon Z-A moves for each. What I'm basically going to try and do is... Hold on, I want Cerebi specifically, don't I? I think I have Cerebi in here somewhere. Hold on. The way Firefox makes me do this now is a nightmare. Please tell me I remember how to spell Cerebi. I do not. Terrific. There's like a move calculator thing I think they have on Cerebi, right? The Z-A Pokedex. I thought there was a thing they had on here that was like Move Dex. Hold on, is it Move Dex? I'm looking for. I think it is. Oh, there's so much stuff. Gen 9 Attack Dex, is that the right one? Okay. Normal moves. I want False Swipe. There we go. I functionally want a Pokemon in ZA that can learn False Swipe and some sort of sleep move, right? Because then I also would like it if they were a Pokemon that could also learn a move like Foresight, right? So, and I thought there was a way to calculate this, but I can't remember where it is. Oh, there are Palladian Pokemon. Oh yeah, I don't have a Palladian Tauros or a Palladian Wooper. I forgot they existed. Sorry. My ADHD is doing great, by the way. Thank you for noticing. Game mechanics. It's just so much Pokemon shit. No wonder they have a fucking rough time with this. think there was a way of doing this, though. Build Pokemon moveset. Pokemon moveset calculator. This works. Okay, false swipe. And either force. I think Foresight works. Find Pokemon. None. Okay, so what was the other one? The one where they sniff them. Fucking scent. Oh, Odor Sleuth. Also not possible. That's fine. That's fine. Pokemon learns false swipe that know hypnosis. Okay, so Meowth, Persian, or Gallade are options for my guy who catches shit. The man who catches things. But there's also some like Spore. I'm going for Sleep specifically because I have Dream Balls. Shrooms and Breloom are not in the game. So yeah, basically Gallade is the perfect Pokemon for what I'm doing here. Which sucks, because I don't really feel like using Gallade very much, but and also it's still not good for ghost types, is part of the thing. But like, to be fair, I do have this Gallade I was using, so I can easily convert you to be the stuff I want. So false swipe. Put that over Ice Punch because I do not care if you actually doing shit other than that in this game. I guess I could use Will-O-Wisp as my backup plan as well. There's no moves that stop people from running away here, which means that Pokemon that are going to run are just going to run. Very much I can do there. I guess Protect gives you something to do while you're not dying. Hypnosis means you can put them to sleep, and I don't know if Confuse... I'm going to check if Confuse adds to the catch rate, and there's Z-A Confuse catch rate. Yep, found a catch rate predictor. Does not seem to include... Confusion as an option. It also doesn't seem to include status conditions, oddly, on this particular calculator. So I'm just going to assume that Confuse Ray is not useful here. Confusion with False Swipe would be scary in any other game. In this one, all Confusion does is make you walk funny. It's practically useless. It's not good. It's why they've got things like It's why they've got stuff like what's it called? Yeah, and I can catch a 0 HP, but I get one shot at 0 HP. If it's something like a Metang, you want multiple hits, right? Yeah, so this has plus speed, which is good. I'm not going to bother with EV training it because it's a fucking... Yeah, that's a good it's a good last resort. It's better, but like the idea of this Pokemon is that they can catch things without having to resort to that on any Pokemon that is not a ghost. Preferably if I'd had access to make ghost moves hit stuff. Literally, it would also work on ghosts, but, like, that's not an option. So we're just going to have to live without that. Give item. That's what I was going to do. And also, sadly, it's like there's not many options for false swipers that can also put things to sleep. But, you know, I can give it a Mega Stone. You get the Galadite. There we go. I could increase its stats to make it be able to get them to 1 HP near instantly. That is risky, but it is like an option. And now I have a new fellow. I'm going to give you a new nickname of Child Cat. You know, like from Mary Poppins. Not Mary Poppins, Chitty Chicky Bang Bang. Here's my guy. There he is. My very normal friend, the child catcher. Who can stay here with my Pikachu that was also being used for catching stuff, I fucking guess. They let you name it Child Catcher but not Weed. Yeah, that's this game, huh? But that will make any shiny hunting I need to do that isn't on ghost Pokemon significantly easier. Because I won't be like one-hit KOing any target. Anyway, time to actually fucking play the game. I'll need that Omega old-fashioned donut to get through this Ruby Station, yeah? Why am I from Boston now? What happened? It's always bad at accents going in. I think Groudon's gonna go through Primal Reversion, but not Mega Revolution, but still. Gonna feed Hooper that Omega old-fashioned donut, Zoe. Feed them the donut. Feed them the donut. Yum, yum. Also, I'm fairly sure there's going to be a Rayquaza thing after this, but I'm not 100%. So, yeah, it's the upside down of the previous one. This is Groudon's world. Come quick, you two. Look at that fucking lava. Oh, with red crystals, lava pouring down. This is what it's like in Groudon's subconscious. Yeah, I guess so. I'm no expert here. What I do know is that Groudon should gain the fire type when it goes Primal Reversion, making it even weaker to water moves. But no, I doubt you just use water types to cut against the opponent like this. Oh fuck, yeah! That's a problem, actually, for Zoe. She has a grass type. Three of us all work together, we can do it. We can catch Groudon. Let's get to it. That is because we'll drop down and get one about Groudon. Okay. They have reminded me. They were just like, hey, just using water types won't cut it. Me looking at my party. All the water types. We get weak to fire and ground, not a particularly good combo. Garfageddon might be good just because it's good. I'm also keeping in mind things like Lake of Rage having flying type. Parasong will not work on a boss. That would be funny if it did. Yeah, I should probably train Chekhov's gun at some point as well. Maybe a Raichu, a Mega Raichu would be fun at some point. I don't know. I think one of the goals I would do if I wasn't scared that it would overtake my entire life is making a build for every Mega Pokemon in this game. I think that would be fun. But, like, that is a lot of work. I only have, you know, like 10 gold bottle caps, you know? That'd be a bit of a pain to deal with. Yeah, I think this is the best team I've got, because I don't really have any good rock types right now. Yup. Yeah, no, yet again, that's the stadium that the Kyogre fight was on, up there. That's a nice touch. And the game doesn't comment on it, which is kind of neat. Unless they comment on it later, in which case, well, it's a kid's game. Yeah. This about the legendary Pokemon ground looks so stiff. My guy, we did this with the last one. Jesus. Watch it. Don't think it's staying still for long. Here comes a special boy. Hello. And ask for a better opponent. Let's go this. Bone ground type. It was moved its weak to. Yeah, no, that's how Pokemon works, though, man. Mega Power, grab it, grab it. Grab the Mega Power, Zoe. I've only done this boss fight like, you know, 7 times. It's fine. I gotta grab the boys. Hey, Blizzard it. Do it, coward. Next out of Mega Power, use Mega Revolve Pokemon. Okay. Let's go with the Crocodile. Crocodile! Liquidation! Aqua Jet! Ice Fang! Ooh, Mega Evolution, the power of the Bronzy build. I did that a few times, but you know. Oh, it knows a grass move, that's why. Well, it moves intense, try to stay out of range. Well, I mean, there's not much I can do about that, I'll be honest. Christ. Oh, it's exploding randomly. Terrific. If you consider die. She's using ritual power. Stun! No chance to do damage. I interrupted myself. Kill it. This is what got my heart pounding. I'm a dick. Hey, let's make it bigger. The Groudon, not the... Ah, you can see I'm on high quality bits. The guests are all dead. Don't worry about it. Oh, we got my heart pounding. Oh, version, that thing's huge. Why is it immune to water type? That's incredibly way up. Oh my god, because it's for... That's how Primal works. I'm stronger. Real serious now. Hey, you know how I warned you about the water not working? I forgot this was a mechanic in fucking... Well, Mega Power, it's done. Yeah, I'm probably going to need to change what Pokemon I'm using as well. Somewhat. Hey, Kyogre, you're, like, equally powerful in theory. Wait, what moves I do a thing against it? It took you this long, Urbane? So the Mega Power, thank God you brought a fucking second Pokemon that can Mega Evolve into something that's actually super weak to. Go! Mega Garchomp. It's doing a thing. Oh god! Jesus, why? It's a hazard thing! Oh, the Chomp's doing okay? I'm trying not to die, buddy! Yeah, I'm fairly sure that the implication is definitely that, like, when Pokemon are in the ball, they're actually probably a bit weaker than they are in the wild, and at least legendaries aren't. Fuck. Because this sort of shit is like, this is a boss fight against a regular ass legendary Pokemon. Well, kinda. You have those types of water type moves. Okay, I guess I can use water type moves now, but I mean, I've got a ground type move. So, like, I guess I can swap to water type if I need to. Oh god, it's happening again! Oh Christ. Attack, I guess. 100% away from what's dangerous. Oh god, there's no safe spots, buddy! Water type moves still don't work. Okay. Looks like they're giving you an opportunity to use water moves, but not like much of one. Okay. Oh god. I guess that's the way. What I've noticed when I've seen Let's Plays, people don't read these captions on the side, but I do. And they're making the correct decision to not distract themselves midway through a fucking fight, one might say. He's making him lose back in the corner. Okay, that's what we got. Nice, work with the plus moves, and also maybe give you a fucking thing, a full reveal. Oh my god. Jesus, you've got so many full restores. Why are you doing this? Fucking earthquake shit again, yeah. That's about not standing in dangerous spots, and more about trying to find spots that aren't dangerous. God damn. I've killed it. I've killed another god. Two down. It's time to catch Groudon. Well, I mean... Now the thing is, I've been playing online, so I've got some nice Safari balls to progress. There was some new research, did you? While I'm in hell? There we go. It's here, my Pokemon. Groudon. Here's my rock. Yes, Zoe. Into her brain, I guess. There you go. Too good. Not bad, kids. The most toughest trio has done it again. The same thing I said last time. Now, while I'm sure you're still enjoying the glow of victory, I got some questions. I'm at my office. Questions like, what the fuck? Did you just catch God? Jesus, mate. Caught Groudon and Kyogre. Listen to those region. No, couldn't have been easy. Well done. Thanks, buddy. It's fine time for us to track down Rayquaza. Well, we've finished analysing the blue orb and the red orb soon. Like data analysis is the Rust Syndicate's main job now. What organisation are we these days? Think tank. Your Lumios's reliable allies. I bet you're dealing with, kid. Once folks are in our debt, we can put them to work for free. I'm going to shape Lumios just the way we want it. That's all. Definitely all. That's definitely all we're doing. I'm sorry for the wait. Let me to return your blue orb and red orb. I guess I took them off camera. You're quite right about the prestigious enemy of the containment screener. Ooh, NS, maybe she's married someone. Interesting. Yep, no, it's telling me how to do a thing I was already doing. Terrific. Maybe they should have given me the orbs, like, after this point? I believe someone else wanted to weigh in too. What do you have to say, Professor Mabel? More research required, motherfuckers. I'm the lab's acting director, not professor. Not ask for students. I understand, Professor. Can you tell us what you learned? Fine, let me summarize. Our inciting incident is when Darkrai got pumped full of all that mega power oozing from the tower. Long story short, its nightmare during powers skyrocketed and Hyperspace Lumios was born. Mega Hyperspace Lumios respects the subconscious thoughts of people and Pokemon. I'm repeating all this just in case you're only tuning in for the 21st episode of this Let's Play. And guess why it's so weird in there? But you already figured out that much on your own, haven't you? Me repeating myself is almost completely obsolete if you don't expect everyone to have an attention span of 3 seconds. Let me clarify one thing though, it's not just a reflection of subconscious thoughts, dreams. I mean dreams of all kinds, both the ones you can't control at night and things you're actively wanting and wishing for. Great lesson, Professor. Bravo. Now can you tell us how we can find Rayquaza? We have to generate Rayquaza's well enough Hyperspace Lumios by actualizing a related aspect of the subconscious basis. Actualize what? You show down and try it again for less egg editing. You have to wish really hard. Think it might be durable now that you've caught both Primal Groudon and Primal Kyogre. Getting closer to goal has probably made it easy to picture crashing Rayquaza. That's made you more motivated. Right? So take that mental image and that motivation and dial them up and make it happen. Oh, get it? Oh. Not sure if that helped or made things even more confusing. Look, Lester. My job is studying Pokemon energy. Not automatically a hyperspace expert just because I have a fancy lab at my disposal. Ugh. A big dreamer trying to get a meet and greet with Rayquaza in the first place anyway. It's Ansha. That's right, little chef herself. Let's actually listen to the professional and expert opinion, shall we? We'll get Ansha to wish as hard as she can for you to encounter Rayquaza. Oh yeah, I'll get on that. Sure. That little lady sure is something. I mean, it's mighty Pokemon so bad that a dream got mixed up with Darkrai's power to make nightmares. Where we are now. That's one heck of a powerful dream. Back to the topic at hand. Thanks, Professor. I'll call you when we need you. Next time you call me, will be your last. I'm not a professor. Fuck you. I'll get Ansha caught up on all this. What do you think, Zoe? By which I mean, grind more, I think. Do another hyperspace survey. Fuck it, I don't know. Alright, wants me to host your Ansha's story. Okay, no, I guess maybe not. I guess we're not doing that? Okay. I guess we're not doing the grind. Good. Time for another cutscene with Ansha where Mary isn't fucking here. Why am I I'm stuck. I'm stuck in fucking... I'm stuck in Ansha mode. God damn. You know what? I'm gonna actually shift the level 100s I have into the box of things I've trained. There we go. Because these guys can do shit. It's worth having in the box. Meanwhile, if I want to train any of these guys, I want to go through and do that. Blah, 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 blah. You know. Not that these are particularly hard ones to train. And also, shinies are also in here, I guess. Being that... Now, here's the thing. I don't use rare candies often because I don't like that they bring you up to, like, quite a specific place. They bring you up to the exact experience point that you level up on, right? So usually I prefer to do XP candies because, you know, I don't want to waste any of the experience I've already gathered before that. So unless they're already exactly at that level, rare candy feels like a waste. this has resulted in the currently highlighted 120 rare candy. Should probably use them, huh? Like, maybe that's a good idea. I mean, honestly, it's probably more efficient to use the rare candies now if I'm just leveling a Pokemon from 0 rather than using the XP candies. But, you know, I'm normal. Don't worry about it. Oh, Mewtwo can Mega, so I guess Mewtwo should probably be with the Megables. You have their Ignite. Go. I'm trying to keep a tab on the ones that are just like, here's my Megas. Tiger stays in the party. Garden stays in the party for now. Let's tab in Metagross. You know what? Yeah, pop in Trans Fights and Ronald for a bit. Kevin's always welcome. I think maybe this is a... You know what? Yeah, just in case, I'm going to keep the Child Catcher with me. Just in case. I'm sorry, that sentence came out of my mouth and I just sort of instantly had a panic. The horrors I've unleashed upon this? Terrific. Love that for me. Yeah. Oh, also, is there any additional hyperspaces that have opened up now I've done that? We need to make a child wish really hard to meet a dragon. So, which unfortunately is one of the ones that isn't available as a shiny. Which is why I looked that up before Rayquaza, because shiny Rayquaza is one of my favourite designs. Like, it looks cool. It's goth. It's goth Rayquaza. Of course I like it. But, like, the problem of that is that, like, of course, that means I need to, you know, have it available as a shiny before I start reloading for 7 hours. Because I'm not sure how easy it is to boost the shiny chances on legendaries. Yay! Okay. I think it's a different mechanic for them, basically. But I'll check this if I get to that point. Hey, welcome back. Why am I... Wait, hold on. Why did I become... I became American, sorry. Welcome back. Where's Ansha? With Ansha and Karina in Karina's room. I guess we're doing all of the rooms. I guess that's what we do in this DLC. As soon as Karina got back, she told Ansha what the three you learned from the Rust Syndicate. And Ansha asked to hear all about your battles with Rad and Kyogre? Karina said to tell the whole story in mega detail something. Very normal thing to do. Not hard to follow it all. I can't fill this in directly on what you're told by Corbo. Well, it's mostly Mabel, honestly, but you know. Gulpin's joining it. The reason Ansha wanted to hear more about your battle with Kyogre and Graden was so that she could imagine you catching Rayquaza next. Likely. She's probably hoping to reinforce that dream of hers and find indeed. I guess a little visualization can go a long way. Any of that really necessary, though? What do you mean? I mean, Ansha's wish was already plenty strong. That's how she found Rayquaza in the first place. I suppose so, but there's no harm in letting her continue what she started, is there? Maybe it's not like she can summon an even stronger Rayquaza, some sort of Mega Rayquaza. Anything else over here? I'm newly impressed, not just by the sheer wonder of Hypsys Lumos, but by all of you. The legendary Pokemon you battle too. The fine ones, as I often say. So you heard the whole story from Karina? Indeed. Miss Karina told me all about your Hypsys exploits, Zoe. Picture the noble Kyogre and the Grand Groudon, perfect detail. I mean, you could probably send them out in front of me, but that's fine. So I'm quite confident I'll be able to imagine the Pokemon pocket of Hypsys Lumios where we'll find Rayquaza at last. Okay, now you've got some real good mental image, let's put some real oomph behind it. Ansha, how about you remind us why you want to meet Rayquaza so much? Alright, I'll tell you everything from the start. Is here good enough? Huh? Why wouldn't it be? I gotcha. Rayquaza is the sky-high Pokemon, so we should do this high up, closer to the sky. A thing that definitely isn't just so this cutscene is a bit more visually interesting. That sounds good. Let's go roof it up. Also, I think there's more seats up there. Oh, I can't remember, honestly. It was a bit weird to have the kid not sit down during this, I guess. This was where you Photoshop too, right, aren't you?
Yeah, indeed. A Hooper transported me here.
I'm a menace. Should pick the right roof. No one else but Team MZ can handle this type of stuff so well. Okay, Ansha, tell us again. When do you want to meet Rayquaza? Give us the details so we can all picture it crystal clear.
Alright, it all begins with a story that I love very dearly. Listen close, and I'll tell it to you.
Mary's going to be really disappointed she missed out on these. Rip.
Long time ago, in what people call the Primal Age, the world was overflowing with natural energy.
Ooh, we're getting art. And... is this the sorrow music from Black and White? I think it is. The song rules.
At that time, there was Primal Koga, bolstered by the power within the blue orb, and he definitely looked like that, which is an interesting interpretation of the design. Look how furry he is. So too was their Primal Groudon. The might of the Ray Orb was beck and call.
Honestly, they both kind of fucking... This is good art. This is good fucking art. I like this.
They fought over the world's natural energy in endless, furious clashes. In Primal Groudon world, the earth began to swell and the waters were evaporated into dust. When Primal Koga bellowed, torrential waters flowed and massive downpours eroded the earth. For 20 days, these two mighty Pokemon battled from sunup to sundown. The ferocity of their clashing scarred and warped the world itself and created the Hoenn region, specifically. Which is why there's quite a more even balance between water and fucking other one in that. Oh god, it's Asta's theme! Oh, it's Asta's theme from the fucking remakes! Sorry, I fucking... Look, Delta Story fucking ruled. Also, look at this fucking... Hold on, I'm gonna have to move myself quick so you can see this Pikachu. Look at this little shit. Look at him. I love him. I'm putting him in the fucking... I'm pasting this into my server. Hold on. This is going in Lowry. There we go. Also, Zigzagoon and Apuchiena there. Another nice detail that you could have missed quite easily. People of that age, the Draconoids, were lost. Whatever could they do? They wished with all their might for Rayquaza to descend and save them from destruction.
A full screenshot as well, hell yeah.
The Draconoid's wishes much have reached Rayquaza. There appeared before Primal Koga and Primal Groudon a dazzling light, and in it was Rayquaza, a sublime and incredible form. It fucking mega evolved, because in this version, a blazing light whipped, wind sapped the power from Groudon and Koga alike. Robbed of their primal forms, they fled to the faraway depths of the land. The Draconoids came to revere Rayquaza as a true saviour. Where our story ends. I still can't believe we're actually meeting Hoenn's legendary Pokemon in Lumia's full places. Incredible, isn't it?
That part about Rayquaza's sublime form sounds an awful lot like Mega Evolution.
Rayquaza supposedly got something in its body called a Mikado organ. Same power as a Mega Stone, which is why it can Mega Evolve without a stone, making it incredibly broken in multiplayer. Or it was back in the remake times. Don't worry about it. That means Rayquaza can Mega Evolve into Rayquaza on its own. Pokemon that can undergo Mega Evolution without needing a Mega Stone. Oh. Yeah, Rayquaza's Mega Evolution is crazy strong. It's crazy strong. Mega Rayquaza's Mega Evolution is crazy strong. I get why you want to meet it so bad, Anja. Your Mama read me that story quite often. I came to love the story. I admire Rayquaza so much that I would dream about it. Noble Rayquaza, the Dracanoids. I can see why you'd want to get it for Diantha. Might put it for a Mikey Mom, huh? That for Rayquaza sounds like the real deal, Anja. Your dream will be strong enough to create the hypostatic distortion we need. Oh, specifically on the what? Guess that actually worked. Oh, it's fucking huge, mate. Also, Zoe's on the wrong side of the screen. Hold on. There we are. Fixed it. We've managed to gather some data on this latest distortion. Things we've detected coming from this distortion are on wavelengths very similar to those emitted by the blue orb and the red. We believe this distortion leads to the location Hypostasis Luminous will find Rayquaza. Thus, be able to see the fine Rayquaza again. Guess we're about to witness a dream coming true. Just might. One more thing. Much like with Cryogon and Groudon, this special distortion requires a special donor to match. Please, Zoe. Gather lots of data so Mr. Philippe and his team can develop the perfect recipe for us. When you do, I'll make the mightiest donut of all. I won't fail. I've got all you on my side. Ah. Complete another survey. And to Anxious Donuts, would you like to make things? Would you specifically like to make sour donuts because you know that they're going to need berries in a bit? Okay. Yum yum! Oh good, it came out sour. Okay, special items and normal moves. Useless. Okay. Okay, beautifully. Want another one? That's not gonna be the right one. Yeah. Let's do it like this. Yeah, that works. That works. Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, sorry, I said a swear. I'm a child. Big haul and candy. That's not berries, but you know. I can try. Actually, a good combo, I think. We do dip. Yeah, that does it. There we go. And hopefully Zoe doesn't miss the button. If you ignore that. Okay, still doing it. Okay, right, yeah, sure. This is... None of these are... You know none of these are the right ones, right? Just make sweet donuts, you fuck. There, do it. This will give you more catching power as well, it'll be neat. Fuck you. Where did I learn to swear? Well, double increased catching power of grass, sparkling power of fire there. Terrific. Do you want to just do that repeatedly? Oh, no, okay. I guess we're out of the sweet ones. Sure. I mean, that works. That's sure. Make more shiny Pokemon. Sparkling power water, catching power steel. Yet another where I'm just like, yeah, that's not useful at all. Here you go. Maybe you should have saved Scunzoe. Ooh, guaranteed steel shiny? That's a potential shiny Metang. Ooh. Ooh, that's quite good. Like that potential. Only got 2 of those, but it is increasing. The others that would be sweet I've got left. Chocolate, I guess. Oh, and that chocolates as well. Terrific. Okay. Right, this one's a mess, but it works. Fuck it. There we go. And it gives me a guaranteed shiny fighting Pokemon. Okay. No nuts. Yep. You're alright, buddy. Just do the Cassid berries. Fucking. Okay. It's a lot funnier when it's Mary berating you. It really is. It really is. Well, that was actually berries. Good. Finally. And this one also boosts sour, so yeah. There we go. Good enough. I'll let you to find coins, huh? That's a bit useless. Okay. Okay, so defensive, these are the attacky ones. This one will be sour, but it will only get up to 4 stars. It's fine, I'm only getting 4-star holes, I think. Makes Mega Evolution last longer and gives me stronger rock moves than Candy. Okay, let's just... yeah, nothing much I can use to have special at this point, other than... you are the... there, sure. Power! Get experience candies! You know, that thing that you need. Definitely need them, don't you? What's wrong with experience candies? I'm max level. Okay. Well, here's a guaranteed flying Pokemon. It might also be an alpha. Don't worry about it. Hold on, can I just... piece of that. Guess Colbert is actually the best move there. Okay. Well, I have more chance of encountering alphas with that one. Okay. I think we're good for donuts now. Find distortions. Yeah, now I can also change how these are sorted, so it's like, yeah. I should probably make like a list of the potential shinies I have available. Also, one inescapable, I guess. Whoops, that wasn't deliberate. Right, let's move my notes around. Steel 3. Water 2. No, one at a time. Come on. Fire 2. Fairy 2. Sorry to do this on stream, but, you know, fuck it, honestly. Ice 2. Fighting 1. Water 2 again. All 3. You're seeing how rare the all one is after I've done this a few times, right? Electric 3. Fairy 2 again. Round 3. Alpha. Flying 3. Fighting 3. Skim through these in case some of them have sparkling, even though it's not the primary thing. No, some of them do. So annoyingly, only 1 berry booster, but yeah. Yep, because I've got this one where it's... Oh, it's catching power flying. Never mind, I can't read. There. So now I have a nice little note to myself about what my potentials for shiny donuts are. Now I can put it back to flavor score because I just want the ones that I'm strongest most of the time. I can go in and get berries from the easy ones. Okay, so there's like, for example, if I really, really wanted a shiny Goomy, which I don't, I could go in with the all 3 and get one, probably. If I wanted any of these guys as shinies, well, I've got an electric 3. I do not have a normal shiny booster, so I'm in a place where right now the all is the only way to get that if I wanted one of those. You sort of see the logic I've got here. Annoyingly, not many I actually do want in any of these, and being my favourite type is Ghost, it's kind of a bit like, fucking live with it. Can't even get half of the things, but you know, always good to have a large amount of notes because your brain is an egg. I love having an egg for a brain. Have you considered having an egg for a brain, everybody? It's great. It doesn't work. Oh god. Seeing why people are posting weird wikis at me. Okay. Now, how many waters do I have? 2 waters. So one of the first things I can do is actually go in and try and catch a water shiny. This is not a guarantee, but it is a fairly strong option, I would say. And water types are light. You have ice type moves, so let's try and avoid like that. You want the catchy boy. Game Grunts can not only put things to sleep but has an electric move. You are a fire type, you will get fucked. I'm going to swap you for Kevin because Kevin is just sort of good wide range. Right. I think we're good. Let's go in a hole, everybody. This one does have a bit of a thing of like... I've not been timing it as well, I guess, is kind of the truth of it, with, for a Let's Play format. I'm presuming it's because they didn't make this game for Let's Plays and streamers as the first choice, which, you know, probably better to do that. Much as I did play it heavily because I thought it would be funny when my hubris came to bite me in the ass, but, you know. Okay, so no steel type, so what's the other water? Water and big. Okay, we're going into water and big, everybody. No guaranteed shiny, but there's an increased chance. So let's see if I can get a shiny Mudkip, for example. For fun. Okay. Rules, catch. Right. Okay, so what we're doing to start is not. We'll check the rules first. On my block. The milk launcher. Annoying that didn't work for us. Let's get the undetected shit done. Okay. Right, we're now in catch window for these ones. Would you like to die? I haven't changed block route, have I? That catch window did not work there, and more of these guys. Okay. They'll be fine. I'll be good. Yep. Why am I using those? There we go. So heal, make sure I move these to the right fucking box because I forgot. No, that was... No, not... Don't you love my complete lack of hand-eye coordination? Big fan of... Oh, shh. I did it again! It's all gonna be fine. I'm good at video games, we've established. So neutral. These also catchable outside of the zone, so my attacking plus speed is good. My speed plus defense is bad. Last attack probably bad. Light. So yeah, let's move the one I actually like here, and the rest of you'll get in the bin, I'm afraid. Launcher ain't hard to get. So hi. Oh fuck, there's Carvana. Oh, I've made a mistake, and that mistake is probably that there's going to be another shiny Carvana. Oh, Sod's Law, I'll get a third shiny Carvana. Okay, I don't actually care about catching these guys out. Undetected is the key word for this next bit. Okay, so you, right. Gotta find Mudkip. Mudkip's the one I'm most interested in, honestly. There's the Mudkips. Go in careful and slow, they don't have much cover. We'll take this. Pass the ball? Well, that's what I do sometimes. Don't worry about it. I've got to get this Mudkip in the ass. Oh, that works. It's fine. We're fine. Shit, don't you notice me? Stop it. Yeah. Oh no. Oh no. Ball swipe might be too pool. Keep out unnoticed. It does! Terrific! Kill. Well, not kill. Deliberately not kill. And then that gives me the best chance to put Mudkip in. Yeah. So you see the idea I'm going for with that one. That's a beneficial nature. This one's not. Bye, spare Mudkip. This one's also got minus defense. Bye, Mudkip. Okay. So I'm now just going to find a ball. Final ball. Which there's going to be plenty of these around, generally speaking. But, you know, if I want to spend as much time as possible not dealing with shit, we want to try and get balls as soon as possible so the golden ball spawns, so efficiency shit, you know. There's not really much to add. There's a Mudkip outside now. Interesting. Can you please actually be on the fucking pad? This is on you. Fucking do it. Okay. Now that golden ball can literally spawn in front of you, although it's rare. Hold on, get big. Time for plus false swipe. Protect for no reason. Also again. Pretty ball. Oh, blimey, sorry. Yeah, you'll see, I'm not... Child catchers not hurting themselves in confusion. They're just moving slightly weird. Yeah, confusion isn't the best in this. They tried a new thing with it, you know, but it just didn't work with it. Oh. Oh, ball. Oh, additional ball. They're getting sneaky with their balls. Hiding them from me. Kevin! Of course, the balls are important because, like, not only, you know, the regular, just like, but they're, because of the berries, the balls are very important. I will also try to get a lot of crystals. I trade them in for experience candy because there is nothing else in the game worth getting with them at this point. Oh dang, you lived. You get to continue living. And now I have, under most circumstances, because of my Gallade, a nice, safe method to weaken any Pokemon to the most catchable they will be without a massive risk of them dying. There are, however, flaws in this plan. People that are immune to sleep. I don't think that really happens in this game, but it's a thing that is always worth considering, of course, just because I'd rather consider it than not. Etrim is... I've lost the contact of half of the messages that Etrim just sent. Bear in mind I've moved the chat, like, very recently, so apologies. But, like, yeah. I don't know who's been called drunk. I've found a ball. I don't know what a fucking wife is about here in this context. I have a fiance and we play PlayStation together. Except it's not PlayStation. We're currently playing a game I don't want to advertise on stream. Otherwise, I would just be streaming it. But, nonetheless. Okay, I now kind of need to go into a bit of a mass murder mode. And Kevin is generally the mass murderer of choice here. Mega Evolve? Kevin? Are you... Oh fuck, the Lade's still Mega Evolved. I forgot. That's fine. Yeah, because the way shiny odds are improved is that every time a Pokemon is spawned, there is a roll made. What is exactly going to spawn, basically. And basically, the odds of them being a shiny is determined at that point. Of course, that means that you have to, like... I don't need to catch these mudkits, but I am going to use them as a way to practice my intended methodology. Yeah, so we get, like, here-ish, that would be safe. Because lower HP does affect that. Not sure if, genuinely kind of unsure if it works that way. The Pokemon... And currently my only criteria I'm using is the nature, because I'm... Honestly, I should probably be checking more, but context is stored in the VOD. Well, that depends on the VOD getting the message at the right time, which is not guaranteed, honestly. Also, I guess that... Yeah, now basically hopefully that means I've got destroyed. It's like, regardless of if I don't really want a shiny of them, it's like... Ooh, I learned another trick. I think teleporting like this actually does reset some of the spawns, potentially. Oh. Robin! Ah! Thank you! Yeah, I think, I think you have to be far enough away for that to work. But you'll notice that, yeah, some of them did actually get reset. A woo? A woo? A woo? My strategy is basically, how do I reroll things, and how do I know they've been rerolled? Well, add a noticeable difference that stays after you're not in range of them, with murder. It's not my favourite thing, but it's like this is currently the best strategy I can think of. Try and make this a little bit more obvious, and also I will try and grab items and stuff. And balls! I don't think balls ever respawn. I think those are... Lucy. Yeah, Lucy is my most reliable Pokemon, because flying, a close range move that means that fly to that particular location. Also, Earthquake is a wild hitting move, and Fly will get over certain obstacles, I've noticed. Are those Mudkip noises, or are those... the Mudkip noises? There are Mudkip here, though, so... Sorry about that. Bye, lads. I've kind of already got a Mudkip good enough, if I wanted to train one,
So y'all are more like, can I catch you in a cool ball? Nope. Okay. Also, alphas definitely need murdering as well, because they drop items when you need them. Is murder the thing I do most on stream? I'm not really sure it is. I mean, I know video games can be quite violent, but, like, I think you'd have to take me to court about that one. What else drops items when you kill them? Alphas. Of course, we're not seeing any because I've got nothing boosting alpha rate, but alpha Pokemon will drop a little thing when you beat them as a reward. Usually experience, candies, seeds of mastery, that sort of thing. Nothing too serious. But, you know.
Hi everybody.
Mary, you missed the long speech that the character you voiced did.
Oh no, I'll have to repeat it all again.
You'll have to watch the VOD and do it and upload it. Anyway, look at the Pikachu in the gum. This is the most important part.
There we go. Okay. That is certainly...
This is official Pokemon art. I love him.
Yeah. Listen, Pikachu is such an iconic character design. You can, like, draw him very simple. Oh, I say him. You can draw any Pikachu very simple.
I mean, I think, yeah, that is a male Pikachu tail, so...
Yeah, because originally they only had the male Pikachu tail. And so the one in the cartoon is... I don't think
Canonically
ever
male
actually-
because of that.
Like, I don't think ever actually canonically referred to as that, but must
No.
be just by...
Most Pokemon are given it its pronouns, just by, nature of them being animals. But,
Yeah. Imagine you being an animal with its pronouns.
I know many animals with its pronouns, to be fair.
Yeah.
But
Well, that's pronouns I picked up recently as well.
I'm not hearing you again. Why on earth? What is up with my
really
volume
quiet.
range?
I don't know why my... Hang on, let me... plug
Yeah,
my
I've got you at
microphone back
200%, I think. Hold on. Did it reset? No, it's still at 200%. Oh, I've accidentally travelled. Don't worry about that. Banui.
in. I unplugged my mic and plugged it back in. Is this any better?
It's about the same, but I think it's just that the battle
about
noise was
the
quite
same.
loud.
Yeah,
There's not much I can do about that.
There's
Other
not
than
much
turning
I
whole
can
game
do,
down.
'cause I do have another microphone headset. I could try that, but I've had trouble with that one before as well. Give me a
Upsetting.
second and I'll dig it out.
I can literally go into sound and be like... Everything quieter. You travelled... Why? I don't have room for guests in my house, buddy. I'm don't. Why are you doing this? If Mary visits, that's a hotel. Sorry. Oh, there's a thing up there. Let's go get that. Walls.
Alright, let's try this. Am
Oh
I
god,
deafeningly
you're way
loud?
loud. You are quite loud now, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Alright, well,
impressively loud. And lower quality.
yeah, that's what I was worried about.
Yeah. Don't worry. It's fine. I'm fine with whatever your microphone you prefer, to be honest. And everyone else will already have their settings set up to the previous microphone as well. So,
Yeah, it's just, I'm aware that I always sound very quiet on stream. I just,
yeah.
apparently I can adjust this. Hang on.
Game stuff, yeah. Look, microphones are dark, horrible magic that we should not mess with.
Yeah, ironically, I just never got good at doing this side of audio stuff.
No,
How do
I
actually
hate
change
that
this?
shit too, to be fair. Anyway, did you know I have a 2 shiny boost on this area? I have more than the average number of shinies appearing.
Yeah, that's good.
I haven't seen one.
Where is this microphone? Sound input
Hey, additional mudkit.
properties.
Oh, I remember. I'm technically doing specifically mudkip. So, in theory, the best way to do this is to kill the mudkip and then just repeatedly run back to the mudkip
Yeah, pretty much.
and kill them again.
Keep killing
pretty
Mudkip.
good, yeah.
I'll tell you when to stop. Okay. For some reason, this headset defaulted to putting the volume I'm hearing very loud as well. So
Annoying. Yeah, I've twiddled things on my end a bit as well, so hopefully should be good.
yeah.
Anyway, yeah. We gotta do hyperspace surveys, and I have used one of my water donuts with 2.
Yeah.
This has Ice Dark and Fighting, and I want none of them are shinies.
Yeah.
Yippee! Oh yeah, so basically, I was rambling about this before stream, but like, if you have a donut which is shiny boost 3, you have 1 guaranteed shiny.
Nice.
Otherwise, it's just boosting the rate upon spawn. And it's just regular shiny hunting stuff.
And if it's a guaranteed one, that's a hell of a
It's a
boost.
guaranteed one to spawn when you join the hyperspace instance. It's not guaranteed you'll catch it, and it's not guaranteed that you will find it.
And it's not
And it's not guaranteed that it'll be the
you
right
want,
Pokemon that you like. But
it
like,
does give you much better odds than anything else ever in the history of Pokemon, other than just like
it is
the Red Gyarados or whatever.
it is one of the only non-guaranteed. It is one of the rare guarantees of a shiny,
Yeah.
and one that's manipulable to be other Pokemon as well.
Use
Which is kind of
something
cool.
good like Garchomp. God, I'm thinking of the Gen 1 strategy guide with Professor Oak saying, "You should save the Master Ball for a rare Pokemon, like Fearow." And it's like, no, don't do that.
Save the Master Ball, you say,
Yeah,
for something nice and rare like a fucking
like Fearow or Tentacruel.
or
I
Metang.
can't remember what the actual Pokemon
Beldum.
were, but it was like 2 completely stupid choices.
It could be a mistranslation. Who knows? Those guys will.
Professor Oak.
Hold on a second.
I'm gonna see if I can find these.
You can find out about the mistranslation.
Oh my god, I got this right. Fearow and Tentacruel. I'm also wearing this headset in a stupid way right now because it's got more noise cancelling than I'd like, and I can't hear my own voice when I'm talking if I've got it on properly.
Yeah, I think those have gone to the not in my room anymore box, but like
Yeah.
I did have the first 2 of those actually. They were some treasured childhood possessions. The second one didn't even cover the entirety of Gen 2. It was just like, here's some of the new Pokemon. This book is an advert, basically. It's,
Yeah. Oh god, they did do that, didn't they?
Mhm.
Yeah, I know we had at least the Gen 1 guide. I don't think we ever bought the Gen 2 one. We just read it and went, what? It doesn't evolve them? What a rip-off, and didn't buy it.
Yeah. I liked it because I was a
Yeah.
and it was just nice to have, because back then I didn't have like an internet guide. It wasn't really supposed to be a guide. It was more of just like a little fun thing for kids. Like, of course, there's information that could act as a guide in there. I'm not saying it's weird. Don't worry about it. It's fine. We're good. I'm drinking water.
Yeah. Drink your water.
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 And I'm gonna
I'm going into a hyperspace battle zone. What Pokemon do you think? Hold on. Hyperspace battle zones have types. Why am I not building around the type?
Hey, build around the type.
Build around the fucking type. Come on. Right, let's change what legendary I'm bringing, for example.
Right. So this mic is on the opposite side from my usual mic, so I'm gonna keep bumping it by accident.
Don't worry. These things happen. Audio trouble.
Yeah.
Hope you've had a
This
good one.
trade-off you get is either I've got worse quality or I'm very quiet, and I don't know which is better for people.
Hey Mary, have you seen my collection of shiny Pokemon?
I have not seen
Like
it,
Numel,
but like,
and Numel, and Numel,
yeah,
and Capropt, which I
Numel's
evolved
okay.
from a Numel, and
like,
Magikarp,
Numel's pretty cute,
Magikarp,
actually.
and my Gyarados, but I evolved from a Magikarp, and
Yeah.
Carvanha, and Sharpedo, which I evolved from a Carvanha, and Panpour, and Simipour, which I evolved from a Panpour.
Zoe, I know you're doing a bit here, but this is what it's like when people shiny. I promise.
I'm not hunting those ones. Most of those ones came from the open fucking world.
Yeah, this is what it's like when people go, "Oh, I've been shiny hunting," and I'm like, I kind of just don't care about this.
No, but I'm just... What is annoying me about them is that I keep getting the same ones. Or... Okay,
Yeah,
so...
The Professor Oak recommending you catch either a Fearow or a Tentacruel, the Master Ball. Not a mistranslation, it's just them being a little, like, not quite representative of the realities of the game.
I mean, I think Fearow and Tentacle do have low catch rates, and then they
Yeah.
can't use the Safari Zone Pokemon because those aren't, like, available for Master Ball use, which makes them actually kind of one of the hardest fuckers to get in the game, like Chansey and Kangaskhan. Those are a fucking royal pain in the arse. I hate them. I hate the fucking Safari Zone mechanics in general with my life. They do not leave the lizard alone.
Oh yeah, the Professor Oak's Poké tips include watch out for Team Rocket grunts. They have the ability to steal your Pokemon. If you knock your Pokemon out, they will take it. And it's like, I'm pretty sure this is not true, Professor.
Professor Oak's spreading fear-mongering, Jesus.
Yeah.
I've tweaked my OBS setup because I remembered that a way of doing some stuff that usually isn't a browser tab, just in OBS natively.
Yeah.
All I had to do was remember what my fucking Twitch password was.
That's losing to Team Rocket.
Do not lose to Team Rocket, they'll steal your eggs.
Yeah, they're gonna steal all of your eggs.
Which will be around, which I think is at maximum, like, how many execute can you, how many, 6 times, how many eggs are there in execute?
There are, I believe, 6.
six?
But I might be incorrect. Let's look up execute. Execute. There are 6
Actually,
eggs.
stop doxing my password, that's illegal.
Password 1, 2, 3, 4.
No, you're not allowed to say it either. No. Now I'll have to
Don't
change
worry.
it to password 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Jesus.
That did you tell her to stop?
Yeah. I mean, that's how you do it, right?
I'll never crack the code.
Yeah, so... Imagine a game where that was a mechanic, to be fair. Like, that'd be... Your Pokemon would just be fucking stolen from you and you have to get them back.
Yeah. Damn that Team Snag'em.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, genuinely, you could actually make a Pokemon game where rumors like this were actually true. In the same way that I'm thinking of the Mario 64 ROM hack, B3313.
Everything's
whatever it is,
customized.
Yeah, every
I tried to get that
Mario
one.
64 is personalized.
Because I don't know enough about it to get spoilers. So like, so I was just like, that would be kind of fun to go in without knowing anything. I couldn't get it running on my PC.
Oh, that's a shame.
I own Mario 64. It's not like I'm actually like that's fucking legal of me to do.
It only runs in certain emulators, just because obviously it's doing some really nonsense stuff there. Like, so not all of them will actually let you do that. However, I just cycled through emulators until I found one that worked.
Mario would be like one of the ones that I know it's a game that's a whole load of fucking stuff, like revolutionary.
Like Mario 64 should work universally. Mario 64 ROM hack that crams like 4 other copies of Mario 64 in there, minimum. I don't quite know. There's a lot of stuff in that game. Like, it is, I think, like, too big to actually fit on a, like, standard N64 cartridge. Because they're just doing hot and cold running nonsense with the level editor.
I'm sure. I mean, to be fair, with the official N64, there's, one of my favourite speedrun things I'm aware of. It's I can't remember if it's a paper, I think it's a Paper Mario.
Yeah, the Paper Mario and Legend of Zelda.
Yeah. Because if you pull the cartridge and replace it, it does arbitrary code execution.
Yeah. It doesn't reset a certain byte, and with that you can have a key item you're not meant to have for a long time.
Yeah, just go straight to the end of the game using hacking. Don't worry about it. Very funny. Oh, Glade noticed me, apparently. That's odd.
Yeah. Oh, right, on spoilers, I was just like... Yeah.
I think Etrom is being gay and possibly being gay by proxy. It's
Oh, okay.
I don't know how to deal with this. We're not going to address it. Okay. Oh yeah, no, you can do arbitrary code execution in Pokemon like Red, Blue, Yellow, I think, as well.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
It's very
even
funny.
Easier in the Japanese version. I'm gonna post a very good manga panel without spoiling. And I'm like, do you mean this way?
Do you mean the Yuri way? Do you mean Yuri? The gay one. I have a gender, it's Zoe, we've established.
Yeah, Zoe gender.
My gender is Zoe, we've said this.
Also, like...
Everybody says this.
It's possible to be non-binary and gay, it's possible to be agender, bigender, whatever, and be gay. Like, that's how you describe yourself. Sure.
I generally run by the policy of everything's gay when you're non-binary. But like... Which is... actually, I'm fairly sure some non-binary people would disagree with that. I don't
some people
know...
have different takes on it, and that's a personal thing.
Oh, you got a Glade too. Sweet. Dang, Triple Axel's kind of cool. Die.
Yeah. Gender's stored in the Yuri.
Give me my hologram gift. Would be funny if you did gold bottle cap. How many gold bottle caps do I have at this point? Let's just... Oh, 16. Also 114 of the regular ones.
we can trade some of these bottle caps for more bottles of
I
Coca-Cola.
probably could.
Probably could.
In fact, just... Child, I'm busy. Fuck off.
I have no idea if you're actually responding to what I said
Nope.
there or what you thought I said.
You said something
there.
like Nuka-Cola and the child attacked me, so I had to run away.
Yeah, I was saying bottle caps, like, you know, the bottle caps are the currency in Fallout.
Yep, child died. Oh my
And
god,
there's
what's
something
happening?
different. Oh, watch out. They made a wish.
Yep. I mean, I've dated people who are gender fluid who have joked about changing gender midway through dating someone to as a sort
Yes,
of hazing
gay.
ritual. I'm fairly sure they were joking.
Of course.
You know, like 50%.
You have to have fun with it.
Yeah, like, let people have fun, to be fair. Like, the thing about being gay and straight is it's a very much a cultural norm thing, and most people...
Yeah, it's a social
like,
construct.
social and that shit. It's like...
You can have your own take on it, you know?
Oh, fuck, there's the gold ball.
Break
Found
those
it.
gold balls.
Good. Balls! See, that's the one with the best stuff.
Yeah, it's got a rare candy and a bunch of hyper berries. And one coin.
It happens. Yeah, oh, fuck, Espeon. Jesus.
Yeah, I think the equivalent of like that Mario ROM hack when it comes to Pokemon would just be that one ROM hack that Space King is streaming,
That's a pretty good one, too.
which does a lot of the like what if these stupid rumors about the game were true. It doesn't do all of them.
No, it's mostly
like-
just in-joke stuff.
Yeah, you absolutely could do. Oh my god, we're gonna have to push the truck to get Mew at one point, aren't we?
Oh, inevitably. Actually, hold on, no, somebody already caught Mew.
Oh yeah. Oh,
So
yeah, that
if
was
they're
the
playing
joke
with
about
continuity, then Mew's already gone.
that. 'Cause there's already a Mewtwo there.
Yeah, somebody went into the
Well,
cave and
it's
caught Mewtwo and they just battled them
Look at this
outside.
Pokemon I found in the cave over there.
I shouldn't
Immediate
spoil those
levels.
because those are really good streams. And you should watch them, people in the audience.
Those are great streams.
But, they're on YouTube for the most part. George has been good
They're
at getting the
two
videos up.
batches in, and things are only gonna get weirder. Like the whole mechanic of the Pokemon TCG gym was just
Oh my
bonkers.
God, yeah. I'm curious as where it goes with other things, because it's like,
Yeah. 'cause,
my
like,
fear, and I'm sure the
people
creators'
can't
fear,
stand-
is going to be that they'll sort of reach a point where they've... Like a lot of Pokemon ROM hacks, it's like, 8 gyms is a fucking lot. Why Pokemon
Oh yeah, that could
struggle
be
with
an
it?
absolute slog, especially if you're trying to keep up the comedy thing. You've got to keep changing it up.
You've got to find 8 or 9 bits,
Yeah,
you know?
and I did like the bits for Brock. Well, there's multiple layers to it, and it's all nonsense, but it's great.
Yeah, the battle challenges will continue to be fun, I'm sure.
Yeah, it's just like, you know, it's a lot of these ROM hacks have strong starts, and then just like the creator loses interest.
Yeah, I mean, even weak ROM hacks have had that happen, to be fair.
Yeah,
And let's
this is
just
actually. Go ahead, sorry.
waste some shit. Sorry. Go on.
It's actually why I never bothered like trying to start a Pokemon ROM hack myself, because I know I just run out of enthusiasm for it.
I'm so
very
tempted to
bad at
actually try and do
finishing
one
projects.
with people, but
If somebody else had like a creative vision, it's like I want to make a Pokemon ROM hack that has like this as its core concept. That's great. I could work on that with them. I don't have anything that strong myself aside from stupid like half workable joke ideas like
I
What
might be
if
good enough
the
RPG
entire-
Maker to be helpful
like,
there.
what if the entire mechanic for getting Pokemon in the game was the game corner and nothing else?
Oh, you're a criminal.
Yeah.
You will not
Like,
see the light of
that's-
God.
Yeah, I know. I get told this a lot.
Yeah.
Usually, like, through a loudspeaker.
Hold on, does infestation stop them from running away?
I think so, yeah.
I'm gonna try that on on a Pokemon that can run away.
Check the move.
It stops you
That's
swapping out
bullshit.
when you're in a Pokemon battle. It doesn't. Wrong type, but yeah. I mean, the problem is, of course, that any Pokemon fan game or project will either be small enough and hidden enough that Nintendo can't find it,
Can't be
or
switched
it
out.
will be DMCA'd. Wait, hold on, this is a battle zone. Fuck, I did it wrong. We're fine, we're fine. I just need to change my team entirely. Into... Ice? Are we in an ice one? We're in an ice one, aren't we? Okay. Let's,
It's like if somebody had a big picture Pokemon idea, like I want to make the Pokemon region based on this country, or I wanted to, let's make medieval Pokemon, or futuristic, like cyberpunk Pokemon, or whatever. Like, if you've got a concept for it, that can, you know, drive a whole game. But I don't have one that I feel that strongly about. Most of the ones I've got are just, wouldn't it be funny if, and then one like idea that doesn't really hold together in a big picture kind of way.
come on, Giant Pig, it's time to kill. Yeah, no, run down all the stairs. This is definitely the correct way to go. God damn it, Endor.
Yeah. I'm at least, you know, I'm at least well known enough in some circles that I occasionally get DMs going, hey, if I actually make progress and make this like indie horror game, and I'm like, hey, say no more, I will give you a soundtrack.
Yeah, I'm very much like... Number one, I have that brainworm that tells me to make money off all of my ideas because I need money to live. Because capitalism is a fucking hellscape and I'll never be
On
free.
the other hand,
I
I hate monetizing my hobbies just because it immediately makes me feel like it's work and then I can't do anything about them.
Yeah.
Which is why I kind of just eventually made all my music free. So I'm like, hey, I would like if people gave me money, that's not the point, you know?
I mean, that's kind of where I am actually with games. The problem is, I need money to live still. Capitalism still hasn't been overthrown. It's very annoying.
Yeah, listen.
I think I'm
You
gonna
can help with this. Turns to gif of houses apartments exploding. Ah.
try heat crash. Or actually just...
Yeah.
Oh no, an old man spotted me. Fuck. Do heat crash again.
Running the world at new rage.
The brainworm is not one I can escape. It's more that, like... I genuinely don't... Oh, dead! Jeez. It's like... Because I need a job, and how do I can only focus on things if I find them fun, so it's kind of just like... Wow, I'm sure damned if I do, damned if I don't.
Yeah.
If I drink horse dewormer, I'll die.
Yeah, please do not drink horse dewormer.
I mean, to be fair,
Unless-
it'll probably get rid of the horse worms that I've got, I guess.
We'll get rid of all of your horse worms.
It
However,
will get rid of my horse worms.
yeah. It's just wild that became like the, oh, this must be the miracle cure for every illness. And it's like, listen, I want conservatives to, instead of trying to sell this, to drink it themselves and find out exactly why they shouldn't.
I mean, from what
But no
I
one is selling
gathered,
it from
ivermectin
the
was early on considered a potential, like, genuine option. Like,
Yeah.
because it had been found in a lot of weird cases to actually have benefits on things it shouldn't have. It was still, you know, horse dewormer. It's still pretty nasty stuff, but like, you know, especially early on in COVID, it was like, yeah, like, it's better than nothing. It's just that a load of people latched onto it as a miracle drug that would cure anything, even after the results indicated that it didn't work with COVID that well.
Right-wing, like, anti-science, like, thing of oh, there must be a secret miracle cure. Medbeds must exist. It's just so goddamn stupid.
It's desperation, basically. Like, I try to have as much sympathy for people as possible.
Yeah, it's like...
There's only so much I can manage.
It's the just like, going, no, science must be wrong, my team must be right. And it's like, their team is just like a political party that also doesn't care about them.
No. The problem is it's a mixture of people who are true believers and people who are just scam merchants. And I have a lot of... I hope that the people who are, like, true believers learn, become better. It's not a binary exactly either, to be fair, but, like, for the sake of this conversation. I hope people learn, become better, become happier and safer rather than what currently seems to be happening, which is ChatGPT tells them that they're the world's smartest baby, and then they believe it.
Yeah, there's a thing that I know we've expected the bubble to burst for a long time, but like a lot of the subsidies on AI have kind of ran out. Which they're going to be facing some extremely funny budget decisions in the next couple of months when companies realize, wait a second, we can't afford to just use ChatGPT in literally everything.
Yeah, things are gonna go bad.
Really predictable.
Probably quite soon. I'm not looking forward to it. I really hope my computer doesn't explode, because they've already sold the RAM that I would have bought next year somehow. And
that's gonna be wild when it happens, and I really don't know what to think about any of the...
I mean, at some point, people are gonna just start robbing data centers. Like,
at some point, like, this will rapidly become a case of just like looting and rioting in the streets, and I don't know when we're gonna hit this point.
Yeah, I don't think looting and rioting is that close, but like, not off the table, honestly.
It really isn't, because. I know. I'm kind of just feeling this because my unemployment situation and how I keep getting emails that are nearly identical saying, oh, we've had a high volume of great applicants, brackets, like you. And when I saw that phrase in an email this morning, I went, this is giving me such incredible deja vu. So I just copied that phrase and pasted it, searched in my own emails, and realized this is the stock rejection email that I'm getting from like half the jobs.
Yeah, I mean, the fact that you're getting rejection emails is sadly better than things were for me when I was
I'm not getting a lot of rejection emails, I'll tell you that. I'm mostly getting ghosted.
Yeah, they love ghosting you in case they want to change their minds later.
Great.
Without losing face.
And if you contact them, they'll just act like you've never spoken to them before, so it's like, great.
Yeah, it's just fucking... I'm so done.
I'm gonna disappear.
Put coffee in my bowl.
Grab my pills. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Stay angry, or don't, I don't know.
I would rather think about Pokemon rather than rage, but you know, there's not much I can do. This small child... Oh god, this small child has noticed me. Nah. I narrowly avoided a small child. No! Fuck! Back up! Ugh. Why the... Oh! That was not intentional. Coffee in my ball. My big bear. My fucking large lad. Look, put coffee in it. Maybe then he'll actually be able to get to the fucking ball. There we go. Oh, the small child is going to keep bothering me. Kill.
I'm back. I've just been asked to clip out some audio for someone. I'll be back in a second.
Have a back in a second. Donut hole. Temporarily. Yes. Okay, I need to... Because I'm fairly sure the battle zones give you more rewards. Technically. But, like... I don't really like them as much. They're not as fun as the catching zones for me so far. Like, you know, they're fine, but like for stream, I want to do something that's interesting. You know, I love being interesting. So yeah, Ghost Zone, no. Do I want to use my all on a potential for a shiny motorbike? No, not really. I want the shiny Dratini. These electric types are not ones I want a shiny of enough to do that.
Right, I just remembered
Yeah.
the other reason I don't usually use this headset is that Audacity doesn't recognize it.
Oh.
So I had to pull it out and plug in the other one. Oh my god, and it's still not working.
Yeah, Audacity.
Oh my God.
That sounds...
Audacity. Hang
Love
on.
that for me.
No, hang on.
Audio program, that should be terrible
Oh.
with audio.
I'll be away for a couple of minutes trying to fix
No
this.
worries. I do have a few fairy donuts. Do I want any of these shiny? Not that much, honestly. They're fine. This zone has just a fuck ton of Pokemon in it, probably. I think I want to go in even if I'm not shiny hunting with this one, just because it's big. I need to explore the large zones more. Don't want any of these as shiny. Don't even want any of those as shiny. Shiny Skarmory might be nice, but I've got the shinies of the other two Pokemon in there. And also Skarmory's a fucking pain in the ass to catch. I would likely miss out on the shiny. No. So yeah, it's basically like... I guess this is the one I'd be going for next. Let's go to a plaza. And then realise, oh no. My bladder has betrayed me, chat. I really need the fucking toilet. Terrific. Terrible timing. I'm aware. That's the opposite of what I need to do. Fuck. Okay. I'll be back. Put on some music. I'll be back. Just gotta... If Mary shows up again, tell her I'm sorry if I fucking guess, because... God damn it. Just fucking around with my...
Alright, I'm back. I think. Have fun. Alright, damn, that would have taken me seconds to do if I was using my usual headset. Someone just wanted like a few seconds of a song clipped out to put on a soundboard. And I'm like, hey, I can do this. It's mildly inconvenient for me at the moment. Oh, the Pokemon 13 thing now. Yeah, I have seen fan-made versions of that. I'm assuming it's not an official one, because Nintendo don't seem to like acknowledging Missigno directly, which is a shame. I think it's a funny part of like Pokemon history. Missigno. That's a real you know, like first gen Pokemon, like what would you even say about this? It's like everyone had their own story about Missigno on the playground. Some of them were even true. Oh my god, I just realized I have nothing actually firmly scheduled for next. 7... the next 8 days, so I'm probably gonna go completely out of my mind and not be able to sleep for some of those. I really should try and get better about doing that. Let's see. Why have regular Captops with a skeleton? Yeah. I mean, yeah. It's genuinely just coming across like a skeleton that attacks you in Generation 1 of Pokemon. Yeah, that must have given some kids nightmares. Same with the Aerodactyl one. I didn't get that, I just got a glitchy mess of pixels. But some people had the right names to get ghosts or whatever. The actual, like, ghost sprite. God, it's wild that they had that in Gen 1 as well, isn't it? You know, Etram, I'm gonna level with you. Most of the people who, like, drop their ideas for indie horror games in my DMs go, hey, I've got this idea for this horror/romance thing, and there's this apparently unsatisfied market for people who want to date eldritch horrors or like weird body horror creatures or whatever. Like Sucker for Love at least has some of this, but like, listen, some people want to go forward in that, and I'm like, sure, okay. You want to date the living glitch? Like, you want to date off-brand Missigno? Let's go, I guess. Then again, some of my best friends are eldritch horrors, so, you know. This isn't just Zoe that I'm talking about, this is like... I know multiple people who are various flavors of eldritch horror. Of course, I just bring up Zoe because I'm on her stream. She's of course absolutely human, as you know.
Okay. Hello, I'm back. Didn't tell anyone I was an eldritch horror while I was away, did you?
No?
Good.
I explicitly did the opposite of that.
Thank you. Sorry. My bladder is the fucking... This has happened a lot recently, where I've just been like, completely fine, completely fine, completely fine. You need to piss immediately. It is piss time. I fucking hate it. It's such a pain in the ass.
Very common side effect of a lot of medications, so if you've changed your meds...
I haven't really changed anything but dosage recently, but it's like... My god. Okay, what's in this hole again?
TMI kind of thing. This is like a...
Ice black. Ice dark fighting. Sorry, I went all Magic the Gathering there for a second.
I still haven't made it to any of the Magic the Gathering streams,
No.
mostly because I'm completely out of my goddamn
the match
mind.
went on for 6 hours? In the one I was on? How long have I been live? Let's check my stats tab. Now hidden slightly more for myself. I can't tell.
You've been live
That
for
is
2.5 hours according to Twitch.
yeah, it's
Which
not
we
too
can
long.
track because
Oh yeah, there it is. I found it.
yeah.
2 hours, 30 minutes, 44 seconds.
Uh-huh.
I have a... No, the thing is... Fight me. It's the fact that it's so sudden that's the thing that annoys me, not the fact that I need to use bodily functions like a normal being. It is genuinely just that it sneaks up on me like a fucking predator and pounces. Fire types. Fighting will be weak to psychic. Catching one, so I want you in here.
I was told to clip out the first like 2 seconds of the song, and now I want to hear the rest of the song just because I'm like, what possible context could there be for this? That's the thing I was juggling headsets to do.
Ooh. A delicious, murderable Bellsprout just within range.
Yeah.
For that, I get the boon of Speed of Mastery, XP Candy Small. Right. Okay, so there isn't a dark type donut. Otherwise, I might maybe go for a shiny Absol. I think shiny Absol's cool. But,
Dark type donuts.
I think what we'll go for is the big haul here. This one also boosts ice catching. Technically, it's resistance to dark moves. That's quite good.
Yeah.
Ice and Power Special is really the thing I should be going for, but
I do have 2 ears at minimum.
Most people of humanoid description do in fact have 2 ears.
So
Approximately.
yeah, my persona is
Not all of them.
just has the 2 big body ears, like the 2 comically huge ones are actually cut down for the PNG tuber form.
Oh yeah, no, there's that
frame.
There's that one image that keeps showing up on Pank's intro stream where you are about approximately the size of a small skyscraper.
Yeah, yeah, so...
Is that canon?
No, the canon of, like, my persona, when she's drawn properly to the references I give, like, the feet are, sorry, the ears are about
Feet!
foot
No!
tall. Listen,
I'm
I'm
sorry.
not talking about the bunny feet right now, I'm just like trying to say they're about foot tall. So,
Never about
it's
the
like
funny
foot tall
food.
bunny girl with foot tall ears, meaning it looks like she's like 7 foot tall.
Perfect.
Only like measure to the top, so no like human like ears on the side, just big bunny ears. And there are people who have the redundant extra set of ears in their personas, and that's fine.
Boy, Harry's cross. All I've noticed me is shit.
Yeah.
Well, like Heracross is increasingly becoming a Pokemon that I really like. Even though it's like
Cross is
bug types are just quite weak.
is the problem. They've got a lot of
Heracross
weaknesses.
is one of the stronger bug types,
Yeah.
and so
It is the bug type in my brain, but like,
yeah,
that's my boy.
it's boys.
Yeah.
You're given a
Technically speaking.
Heracross very early on in this game, and because
Yeah,
it's
so
a
it's
trading
great.
one, it's actually fairly decent.
Yeah, also I think because it's a trade one, it gets guaranteed IVs on there, which they do like to do for like gift Pokemon, so they feel like, probably because, you know, kids don't want to care about that sort of thing, but they want them to be good and usable.
Yeah.
Because it feels kind of shitty when you get given this cool
User
Pokemon
experience, yeah.
at the start of your journey, and then they turn out to just be bad because of the RNG.
Yeah. It's like subtly like tipping scale in the favor of the player to make them feel that they're doing better.
Yeah.
Like when it's just no, you've been given a Pokemon with above average stats to begin with.
To some degree, yes. And it's still random enough that it's like, doesn't feel like just
random
like...
enough, you don't notice, but it's like even 1 or 2 extra points above the average, you know, that does make a difference. It's early this year.
Dang it, I could have tried for my shiny Garden Wire if I'd done the all shiny. I shouldn't have done the all shiny. Actually, Pokemon undetected, quick.
Kyogre's just in the way constantly.
Nope, don't you run! How to run. You ran. Fuck. I didn't change boxes, did I? So. I can hear Pancham screaming at me off the side. Oh, yeah. Any Pokemon that can fly is pretty good in this one, is the thing. Because it just helps with the pathfinding stuff. I backtracked by accident. Bloody sewers. I think I can get the Marvelite forms here, so I'm not going to try and fuck with it. Yeah, I'm going to go for my balls.
Yeah.
Current focus is balls, everybody.
Yeah, Zoe is always focused on balls.
Found them. Balls, activate! Now I'm going to wreck that one. Well, I mean, I want to find the gold one, but, like, that's kind of just, if I find it, I find it. You know? Absol! Warn you of that, did they? What? I always used like to catch Absol in the Premier Ball. It's not ideal. I think it looks like an Absol in the Premier Ball. This match is first.
Yeah.
Some. Hold on, let's swap to the
Black and white ball, your Absol.
Oh fuck, the Absol's dead. No, not you.
Dead troll. Zoe, are you a puppy girl?
Am I?
Are you?
I wasn't
don't
aware
know.
of this.
I didn't know you were.
I thought I was human.
Well, not for long.
I thought we
Not
checked.
color, Zoe.
Exactly.
Sorry, I'm thinking so much about a recent, like, that Tumblr post, like, hang on, I'm gonna have to find it because it's such a bizarre thing that's stuck in my head here. Nice going, pilot. You did an excellent, normal job in that vessel. Your hand, you really fought like a person. And it's just like taking the, you know, mexploitation. Like, oh,
People shoot
you're a
deep in.
hound, you're an animal fighting for your master. It's like, no, you're just a normal person. Here is your salary for the month. Go home and sleep in your regular human bed.
I mean,
And I just
yeah.
constantly think about this since I saw it.
Yep.
I'm just like, damn, I wish I had a job that paid me a real wage.
Yeah, I'm scared of being too open with my plans because it locks me into them for a start, and also it means that I have to, like, what's the word? Not commit to the bit.
Alright.
It makes me worried because I've got the anxieties, you know. But my current plan is basically, I want to move in with my fiance. We need a middle ground country, and for that I need a job in said middle ground country.
Yeah.
So I'm currently trying to find a job in a specific location or remote. Because I'm like, I might as well try.
Yeah. God, remote jobs are so hard to get right now as well.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of them are like trying to do hybrid stuff, especially in my career. They don't really trust you remotely because I'm QA mostly. But
Yeah,
I'm also trying to expand my roles out.
and you
ask
don't
for more
trust any
things.
of us, so
Yeah,
it's all just so managers and CEOs can feel big and powerful because they can yell across the room at their employees.
yeah. Even though HR should, in theory, apply them for that, Wanda, but
Yeah, but no, it's just, well, we can't do anything to upset the boss, even though he's some kind of man-child. It's almost always the case. I think I've only ever had one boss who I did not absolutely despise for that behavior.
I've been quite lucky in regards to
so
bosses,
far.
honestly. I mean, obviously not lucky enough to keep my fucking job, I guess.
Oh no, I have never managed to hold on to a job for more than 2 years.
Yeah, it's... I don't think I'm even a bad employee apart from all the ADHD issues. But,
Yeah.
like, which I'm medicated for and
My
trying to
job
fix at all
fits
times.
actually well.
But apparently being disabled isn't a good enough excuse for wanting to exist, so...
I'm not sure if my previous boss was upset more that I was the one and only AI skeptic in the office, or that I said, hey, can you please stop being homophobic on calls to outside customers? Apparently, the defense about that is like, oh, you can't fight it, like, you're not employing me, I'm employing you. And I'm like, hey, like, this is just a thing that will get us in legal trouble.
Yeah,
And a week later, he's like, oh, well, I guess we decided your work in the last 2 years had to be satisfactory. It's like a month ago, he had given me like this glowing review of every aspect of my skills. And I'm like,
terrific.
great, what did I do? Which one of those was the breaking point for you? Telling you to treat people like human beings, or going, hey, I don't think we should, like, actively defraud our customers?
God. Capitalism is bad.
Capitalism is bad. Previous one was kind of a mea culpa. I may have had a manic episode again for that job. I'm not actually sure. Apparently, I was turning in all of my work on time, perfectly working code that I did not remember writing.
Oh God.
Yeah, that was a weird time. It's what made me go, oh yeah, this is actually a problem, isn't it?
Oh God. Okay, let's go through the Pokemon I caught. You're good. You're good.
I have to adjust the volume again. This is... Sorry, this is an unusual audio setup for me.
No, it's okay. You can change back if you want. I'll cope. But
No, I'm fine. It's
anyway,
like
I caught a bear.
I'm going to hear you now.
Yes.
Bear?
Well, I sure did. I tried and did the sewer. I think that
like
went okay.
Pancham. I think Pancham's very cute. I'm indifferent to Pangoro, but it's okay.
It's kind of fun that the way it evolves because of with a dark, only when there's a dark type in the
It has to have a bad
party,
influence.
implying that they need a bad influence to become the fucking But like, yeah, for the most part, it's just like kind of a Pokemon that's there.
Now, if you have a light type in your party, they turn into the other evolution.
It would be fun if they added an additional type just to do that, but no.
Yeah, I don't think there's ever going to be a light type.
No, Fairy's the closest you get. Which has this Fey magic lightness to it. Super effective against dark. It's kind of vague, of course, but you know. It works. I'm gonna flip a mental coin. Ding. No, I'm skipping forward in time. Oh look, a very convenient Bellsprout. Ew.
What did you even add to the thumbnail this time? Was it the shiny noodle?
I mean, finding out what I've added is kind of part of the appeal to me.
This has got.
Keep looking and you'll find. But also, you can just check the alt text on Blue Sky, where it's a lot easier to notice what I added to the text. Because I've basically got a notepad with the description written in it, and I am updating that same piece of text and putting it on the alt text every time that I update. Because accessibility matters. Also, I like to hide jokes in the alt text.
Incorrectly referred to Laban as another name here, but like I guess that's what
Did
happened.
I?
Yeah.
Did I write Laban rather than...
Laban's in the middle, the hologram's looking uncomfortable.
Yes.
There's a hex maniac going in quest and face.
Is that not Laban? Am I fucking stupid?
No, it's just like any typo or like mistaken identification of a character just compounds with this.
Oh, I'm sure. I do try to correct it, but like... Rude.
No, it's fine. Like...
Okay, so I have Electric Cat Zone. I do not want a shiny Pikachu. Enough to...
Yeah, shiny Pikachu is just kind of nothing, really.
Yeah.
Space Wild Zone detected. Bugs.
No bug shinies. We do have the Rogue Arena. That's going to be a good one. Potential for shiny Beldum.
Shiny Beldum.
And here's the thing. I have a Steel 3. If my information is correct, because there is only one Steel type in this zone, it will be a guaranteed shiny Beldum. Potentially.
Yeah, if that's...
It will be a nightmare, because Beldum's catch rate is fucking abysmal.
Yeah, but if you're just focusing down one Pokemon, that's workable.
Okay.
Zoe's brain is 4-dimensional. How many dimensions is my
I
brain?
was human. My brain's the normal human.
No. Human brains are 4-dimensional, aren't they?
No. No, they're 3-dimensional.
4 dimensions. You can at least perceive them because time is the 4th dimension.
Debatable. But yeah.
All right, Zoe. All right, I'll defer to you, even though you said you were human.
Rude.
ADHD adds another dimension. That's why it's additional dimension hyperactive disorder. Ah, I am so wholly unmedicated when it comes to ADHD.
Yep. Okay, let's try. You know what? Should I make a... No, I'll make a save beforehand. I don't know if this will work. It is not a debug save, but also that's part of the thrill of life, isn't it? Sometimes you make a terrible fucking error. Sparkling Power Steel. Let's use it. Okay.
I am clever money, but, you know, the trade-off is, you know, all the mental health problems.
Okay, catch shiny Pokemon is an option.
Yeah?
There are also routes here that I would have liked to have had. There's shinies. Did you hear a shiny?
I didn't know we could hear them.
I heard a balloon.
Alright.
On the roof or is it inside? There is the shiny Beldum.
There is a shiny Beldum. It's silver.
Yep, silver and gold.
Oh. He's up a little.
Gnosis, false light. Hit one of the others with Psychic Cut so I can risk it. Okay. Okay, I'm actually gonna go for the 3 on. Nope.
Nice, you got the shiny. Now you can
I
kill
got the
Dreads.
shiny Beldum.
I think so, yeah.
Beldum are a lot easier to catch when you have false light stuff.
Oh yeah. False light is...
Also, I think maybe my catch chance was being boosted because it was shiny, because that was easier than these Beldum.
Yeah.
Interesting. What's just Hypnosis really? No, see, this is an Ultra Ball and it's less. Naturally. Oh. Okay, well, I've got my guaranteed shiny Beldum, which implies that my theory is indeed correct. I've already technically got a shiny Beldum in another game, but like... Oh, what's the time of look like? Well, nothing, because they're not much better than optional. See, this is what I was worried this fight was gonna be like. Where I'm just ball after 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 ball. I mispressed. Well, I got a Beldum. I also did not change box.
It's fine.
Yeah, that's a minor issue at worst, really.
Like, you only got 3 Beldum, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, and... But yeah, no, shiny Beldum Metang line. I had I think they were giving away in events, and I was scared to evolve them because I was very much like, I wanted it kept around. But yeah, no, shiny Beldum is one where it's a... and Metang line is one where I just think they're really
You
cool.
got to get your living shiny Pokédex.
I mean, no, but also yes, but also no. I am kind of treating things like that in regards to shinies, but also more in like a what's it called way? It's less a deliberate attempt to make an entirely living shiny Pokedex, and more just, if I've got multiple of the same shiny, I'll evolve one of them to see what the other one looks like. You know? Anyway, in theory now, I'm going to scope around to see if there's any more bells and whistles, because only Steel should be coming out shiny right now. Shame for Routes and Curlier, but, you know.
You should catch more of them if you like, but they're not gonna be
Yeah,
shiny.
they're not shiny though, are they? And hold on, I need to use the cat window. I probably should actually be murdering things and then trying to catch them. Yeah, just for the sake of just for the sake of the mission. What the fuck is Mime Junior and Stealth Rock? Yeah, and we destroy one more floating Pokeball, and we can search for the golden ball. And also what I'm kind of doing here is trying to see if... get balls, and also see if there's any other places where Metang spawns. Because then I can do a little bit of around the houses with this. Because I can check the spawns and then maybe teleport if needed to get out of the range of them. The spawn stuff I was trying to convey earlier, and yep, here's more Metang. Oh yes, I was also going to test the I need to catch these technically, but Metang are a pain to catch, so I will try with Ultra Balls. Just because it's like no harm. Only a few spares. Back for them. There's also, of course, a chart still the same odds of any other Pokemon being a shiny. Yeah, oh, it was the Oras one, I think. Was what I'm thinking of. Where it came with a Mega Stone as well. It was like, hey, you get an early Metang for buying the game pre-ordered or whatever the fuck it was. I can't remember. I don't like pre-ordering games anymore.
When pre-orders are like, hey, you start the game with a grenade launcher that completely destroys the progression of the game. And I'm like, great, why are you giving me this?
I mean, I'm both. I'm kind of.
Not having this.
I'm mostly indifferent. I think my favorite example is like, Fallout New Vegas. If you have the complete edition, you've got multiple ways of starting the game with just absurd shit, right?
Yeah.
But I think most players just chuck it out because, you know, you don't want to do that. But also, if you're me and you've played New Vegas enough times that you don't really care, just keep the grenade launcher, speed things up. Yeah.
I'm actually thinking of Deus Ex Human Revolution basically giving you a unique grenade launcher that trivializes basically all combat features to go lethal.
Yeah,
like, why is this in the game?
I
Like,
may or may not
back in the day,
have
they
just
give you
not
this-
used that.
Yeah.
Because I didn't
didn't
realise
have
how busted it was. Oh fuck, more Metang spawns! More Beldum spawns even.
Like, obviously you're having to roleplay in a particular way. Like, you're giving up the ability to go non-lethal. Like,
Yeah.
you're not doing the stealthy, like, Adam Jensen, like, going, oh no, I'm
I
not
didn't
going to
ask for
all
this.
my humanity by killing these people at random. Like,
I
that's
didn't ask
always
for
an
this
option.
grenade
You
launcher.
don't kill those people. Aside from the boss battles where you absolutely must kill people,
Because they outsourced them,
because the
yeah.
boss battles are really poorly designed.
Yeah, they basically just...
You're outsourced.
Bear in mind, there are many really good games that have been outsourced to other people, in part.
I think the
Sometimes,
fault
yeah,
is
but-
not outsourcing them well,
Yeah.
because they probably weren't communicating with the outsource department properly about what they were fucking making.
The cutting the Gordian knot solution is you keep the you keep the pre-order bonus, but you use it only to kill the bosses. Man, those bosses are just... Why were they designed that way? It's so goddamn stupid.
Not with design decision.
Yeah. To the point that, yeah, in later releases of the game, they completely changed those fights.
Yeah. It's Deus Ex is really annoying because I got it because, if I'm honest, because enough people had pre-ordered that I got a free copy of Civ 5, and it was technically cheaper than... I heard a glint noise.
I much prefer Civ 4, but that's just me.
I thought I heard a shiny noise. I think it was 4 I got, actually, yeah. Oh my okay. 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 I am gonna need to be very... No, don't see him. No! Don't run. Don't run.
Get the ball. Hey, we got a shiny route. Congratulations on shiny routes.
It started moving and I panicked so much.
Yeah, full odds shiny routes, you know? That's something.
Oh, fucking hell. Oh, Christ, sorry that. Oh. Well, I mean, I didn't change box again. Very funny.
Acting like that's a bad thing. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't, but it's like I like keeping my things sorted and easy to understand for my tiny little brain, which has autism.
I mean,
Okay,
yeah,
so
I think pretty much
plus
the
attack
entire
nature,
Pokemon
but
fandom
it's-
has autism at this point.
yeah, okay, and there you go. I'm not sure if I want to use my shiny Beldum. Like, genuinely, I'm not. But for the shiny Gardevoir, yes, yeah, no, I'll be training that one. Fuck.
Shiny Gardevoir.
That's one of my favorite shinies.
Hey, Gardevoir is a lot of people's favorite Pokemon.
Yeah,
Shiny, pretty decent.
it's a shiny design and also a Pokemon I really like, and also
Right time, shiny Gardevoir. Okay,
autocorrect has destroyed you in the field of facts and logic, etc.
Yeah. I never have autocorrect on. I don't trust it.
I'm too clumsy not to, but also it is a fucking nightmare.
Like, this means I have this, like, the very formal way I have of typing a lot of the time, that's me manually doing it. And if I ever start slipping out of it, it means that I am really tired. Because that's about the only reliable way I have of actually telling if I need to sleep. Which is like indicative of so many things, you know? But hey. Like, this is one of those sounds like you're feeding cats to coyotes kind of moments, but like, no, this is just how my brain works. I have to do this in order to know anything about what's going on in there.
What the fuck does feeding cats to coyotes mean?
Oh, it's the...
Oh god, an alpha mime junior. I'm...
This Tumblr posted like a guy keeps getting cats from the shelter because like every time he gets a cat, it goes outside and immediately goes missing.
Oh my god.
It's like, how many cats have you gotten? And it's like, oh, every time one goes missing, I just go to the shelter and get a new one. So I said to him, it sounds like you're feeding shelter cats to coyotes. And then his daughter started crying.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, like, maybe you should take better care of your fucking cats. Like, genuinely. A harsh truth of reality is that a cat will die if you feed it to a dog.
Yeah.
Because it
Not gonna read out
escapes.
the whole thing again. I gave
Hold
you
on, they're
just-
shelter cats, which means they were turned in from being wild cats in the first place. They don't know him well enough yet to want to stay. And then he just leaves them in a house where they can escape easily?
Yeah, that's why his daughter started crying, I guess. It wasn't even a Tumblr post, it was apparently a Twitter post that got reposted to Tumblr, and then people started making their own edits of it in fandom.
People
Like-
love doing that.
It sounds like you're feeding human souls to Asgore, or whatever.
Fucking hell. Don't feed human souls to
And
Asgore.
then Toriel started crying.
Terrible. Terrible
You don't
bit.
make him cry.
Did I already get the golden ball? And I've just been absent-mindedly wandering around trying to get something I've already got for fucking... I swear, I've looked everywhere, and I haven't found it. Am I losing my mind? I must have got it. and
So
just-
I am not the person to ask about this.
I mean, I'm also asking chat, which I think is entirely just Etram by this point. But like, yeah,
To my
these
knowledge,
streams
we're
have
not
really
taking
dropped
part.
off actually in terms of viewership.
Yeah,
I don't try. I try not to care about these things, but like, I think people don't want this game spoiled or something.
That cuts into because you've got overlapping fan bases.
I mean, that's always the case, to be fair. But especially now with, I guess it's also especially now because of the what's it called? They patched Twitch, didn't they?
Yeah,
So you can't be
can't have two open
lurking in
ones.
multiple streams at once on the same account
yeah.
or whatever, which is fucking.
It's because it makes the money sad.
It's an attempt to win over advertisers, basically. Yeah.
Yeah. I think we should
Um,
destroy capitalism.
Yeah, like, hey, just find an excuse not to pay people for a thing that they're
Yeah.
technically still doing.
Yeah?
Like, because that's the thing, right? Like, I've watched multiple streams at once. I've done, like,
Oh yeah.
I've been
I can-
part of and watched streams where it's like people stream multiple perspectives, which leads to multiple people watching the same stream. Oh Christ, it's a giant Mr. Mime.
Uh-oh, you're running
I
out
don't
of
like
time.
him. He wants my blood. Oh God, why? I didn't have a fear of clowns, but this game maybe has given me one.
Oh no. Honestly, if I had the money for commissions, probably commission my persona as a clown more than I already.
Oh yeah, I guess they.
Rodness, like just apropos of nothing. Like,
I guess
okay.
they did add that stream together. Cool. I wanted to.
Yeah.
I guess is
arguably a solution to the problem I brought up, but nobody likes it or uses it in my community, and I
Yeah,
don't
a lot of these
really.
solutions
The problem is
are
I need
really that good.
a group of people to hang out with to begin with, to try it out, and I'm just
So
like,
now I need to buy a house to play my games from.
yeah.
I don't have any friends. I, have to hire,
Sex workers, yeah.
Yeah.
With the comic again. Hold on, is that still available? There it is.
Still-
Back it comes.
You know the one.
Yeah.
Commercial break. Right. It's got nothing in the commercial break.
I need to
Like
find a
you say.
fucking Control-Alt-Delete comic I can summon at will to fuck with people.
Listen. What topic? What type of Control-Alt-Delete comic? I can help you.
Abysmal.
I don't think you'll like it.
I think every option is abysmal because it's
I
Control-Alt-Delete.
think any of the Chef Brian ones would be a good bad pick.
I don't know what the fuck that means.
Oh, delete. You know, the haha, it's wacky because he's just saying nonsense.
That doesn't narrow it down.
I'm on the Control-Alt-Delete site and I don't seem to have any access to the comics.
Did they
man.
ban you?
I just clicked onto the front page and I'm like, I do have access to it, but what?
Banned from Control-Alt-Delete. Tim Buckley has targeted you personally.
I mean, to be fair, I would understand if he had. Long story.
Have you gotten in a fight with Tim Buckley?
Not recently. No, I do not.
This might
have
be why people don't like
personal beef with
Control-Alt-Delete.
him.
Tim Buck-
I
The
did
team
read
beef, like-
Control-Alt-Delete back in the day when I was a bored teen who read just anything.
Okay.
It's wild to me that I've actually gone back to some of the webcomics I was reading then. Like,
Yeah. Well, the thing with webcomics is they either like last a year, or a week, or
pretty last
forever.
decades. Yeah. Every comic, like every webcomic, is for the same first 10 strips, and then they all diverge wildly. And some of them just end at that.
Debatable.
Some of them go on for 30 years. I'm literally like reading back through a comic that has been going since I think 1998. And it's a furry webcomic whose art is just garbage to begin with. Its spelling hasn't improved much. It doesn't improve much over the years, but the story just keeps getting more and more interesting. It's like, okay, I guess at some point all of the characters just like the writer just went, hey, wait a second, I realize half of my cast are bisexual. Let's go with that. And it's, the alternative is
I found them. I realised they were bisexual. I checked behind the dumpsters, and yeah, no bisexuality.
it's the kind of comic that's like that.
Yeah,
But
no,
it's
I
like,
get you.
listen, the other thing about webcomics is the long-running ones either become bizarre, libertarian, or fascist apologia, or they just become, really queer. And some of them, some of the big name ones, it's like, yeah, they artists come out as gay as well, or trans, whatever. I still have no idea what's going on with the author of Elgun Ishai, who I think is
Gender casual.
some kind of non-binary, but yeah, gender casual probably. And I'm
Sorry.
like, you know what? Good for them.
That's
That's one that I don't keep up with actively, but every few weeks I'll go, oh yeah, I should check back in on this. Because I don't tend to
That's probably
read
the
day
best
by
way to read
day.
back.
I prefer reading a lot of comics at once.
Oh yeah, I got
like questionable content, kind of went through like 4 or 5 different like phases of basically being a different comic. It's gone from, you know, the first one just like, haha, indie hipsters make jokes about obscure bands, to what does it mean to live in a post-singularity world where like society hasn't quite caught up with its capabilities, and half the cast are robots and most of the cast are queer.
Yeah, I've gathered they keep adding more gay robots whenever somebody
They do
complains.
keep adding more gay robots, and it's really clear that they like the author has just gone, yeah, I'm into that. Shut up.
Yeah.
And like, okay, sure.
I mean, yeah.
No objections
There's worse
there.
things to put in your webcomic. Probably.
What are you reading? The comic that I'm actually talking about is one that's less well known. It's interchangeably referred to as SSDD or Poisoned Minds. Again, kind of crude and edgy for a lot of its run. The art is not great to begin with, but like it's been running for over 20 years, so the guy has gotten fairly good at drawing his furries at this point. It's one of these, like, just, what if, like, I think the term is life embellished things. It's like, what if I kind of like drew caricatures of my roommates just hanging around in the house doing wacky stuff. And then there's a point where it has like 400 years later and it's got like epic sci-fi story, and then they go back in time and intersect with the original story he was doing. And it's got into this like really intricate world building and lore, and I'm like, it's fascinatingly weird when you get into it. I don't know if I could recommend it to anyone. It's almost as long running as Sluggy Freelance, which I think is finished now. I can't recall if that was one. Sluggy.
You're saying so many words that I don't really understand.
Okay, Sluggy Freelance is like winding down. They're in the last few arcs. That was the... apparently. Although that was set in 2019, so who knows. Sluggy Freelance being one of the big name, like, long-running webcomics. I don't quite know how to describe its story. It kind of becomes every genre at different points, because it's just like complete nonsense shenanigans intersecting with each other all the time, just like sci-fi plots colliding with like zombie apocalypse, colliding with, you know, just, oh, let's have an episode where we all go to the beach or whatever. Those bunny teeth sure are big. What Etram? Oh yeah, the comic I'm talking about. Yeah, so that one bunny with the huge teeth, like, genuinely, it became a plot point later on that, yeah, actually, he looks super ugly to all the other rabbits in that story. Like, every other rabbit is drawn with a proper muzzle. He has a completely flat face. And is like, yeah, it turns out his face was reconstructed surgically after he was in an accident, and it just doesn't look right. And this was like the start of his fall into like anarchist leanings, because like the system that allowed this to happen to him, and then 400 years later, he's like revered as the founder of this anarchist, like, international superpower. I don't quite know how to call it.
Don't worry about it. Sure,
and it's like, yeah, these furries are waging wars hundreds of years in the future, and they've gone back in time to either kill this guy or to protect him, and it's complicated and stupid. And I'm just like, I was reading this 20 years ago, and I went back and checked it, and went, actually, this got really good at some point. There's a lot of webcomics I can talk about that I've not gone back to, but like...
Thanks, Daphne.
I'm glad your Gardevoir has the ability to speak in English and can now consent.
11 Pokeballs for you. You really fucked up with those Metang. Not Metang, sorry, Beldum. Why?
Oh, what other comics am I reading? There are a few other webcomics every so often I look back at. Like, I've had multiple reasons to look at Penny Arcade's recent comics over the last few months, because it keeps coming up in other servers. Specifically, most recently, because of Poker Night of the Inventory getting a re-release.
Oh,
And
that's mega
that
barbarical.
has-
Sorry. Go.
Yeah, that has one of the Penny Arcade guys in it, and they are less well known than any of the other characters in it, including, you know, Homestar Runner.
At this point, yeah.
Is that what he's even called? Damn, I can't remember.
He, no, that's Strong Bad from Homestar Runner.
Strong Bad from Homestar Runner. Yeah, I'm just like,
Sorry, I
yeah.
just forgot.
no, I was never a fan of that, so I don't know anything about it. And I was
No,
having to
I've-
explain
I've
to
gathered
this
very
server of
popular.
people mostly about 10 years younger than me. Oh yeah, back in the day, like the Penny Arcade guys were huge. You know, PAX, the huge gaming con, they founded that because there wasn't a gaming convention at the time. People went, wait, what? Is that what the PA stands for? And it's like, yeah,
Yeah. Penny
It
Arcade
is.
Expo.
Penny Arcade Expo.
Yeah.
They were massively influential, and they were one of the big name successes in webcomics. Like,
Yeah.
they made so much money out of it.
Yeah, unlike
And their
Timbuktu,
humor isn't quite.
whose convention
Yeah.
for Control Alt Delete did not do as well, I believe.
Yeah, it just didn't take
It
off.
does
in the same
exist, I know
way.
that because of Harry Brewis. Thanks, Harold.
Yeah.
Hambring. Hampstead.
Yeah.
Hamlin.
Oh.
I can't think of
Yeah.
more funny ways to mispronounce these probably guys'
Penny
name.
Arcade
Um,
is a bit hit and miss, really, like humor-wise, even for me, and I suppose, the target audience at this point, because
Terrifying.
the generation that were reading it when it started, basically. Who is pinging me? Okay, Madden Universe is pinging me in regards to the Coyote thing.
Terrifying.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Oh god,
Yeah.
everyone in the dump is mad about the coyotes.
Yeah, as they should be.
Fuck.
Listen, I didn't cause this. I just posted it to explain a joke.
You've
Please go back to talking about the
you have
the
directly
girl
caused this,
smiling
Mary.
at the
Don't worry
room,
about it.
Which multiple people have sent me as by way of flirting and gone, hey, like, this is us, and I'm like, great.
Huh?
You know, the
Oh shit! It's Mega Camperupt. I completely misjudged.
one girl
It's fine. I have a water type.
wild, you know, patting her head and everything. Apparently, people, you know, associate that with me a lot, and I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
I've always been a gamer, Andrew. I grew up reading Penny Arcade, but that was
Controller!
so...
I get my controller too far away from the Switch too. It sometimes decides that it's not connected anymore. This is what we call in the business bad.
read a lot of webcomics, a lot of ones that are really obscure by today's standards.
I've got a whole collection of webcomics. I'm even terrified to say which ones I like and which ones I don't because of my anxiety. I love it.
I mean, I'm just talking about one that I'm like having to give a lot of caveats about.
Yeah, you just go like, yeah, no. If you bring it up, I'm just like, yeah, whatever. But if I bring it up, it's like, no, none must know of my dark secret that I like the PG-13 TF comic. Like, who cares?
Hey, you know, that's completely valid. That was like half the webcomics out there.
I wonder why. I wonder why both of us were drawn
And
to
then-
this concept. It is a mystery.
Yeah? Obvious.
Oh, hold on, I can make it.
Those are the ones intended to be like, the author comes out as gay and trans 10 years later and you're like, yeah, we kind of got that. There are so many of those. I swear, Two Kinds is the best project market.
Oh yeah,
not
the
correct.
comic.
It was like his
Fa-
brother.
famous brother of Two-Kind author, Markiplier. Didn't he make some sort of movie about lungs?
Yeah, I hear that Iron Lung is like actually pretty good as a movie.
Yeah.
And to be fair, anyone who you could like have a movie about like just trapping him in a room and making him yell at computer screens.
It would be a Let's
that
Player,
never
actually,
mind.
yeah.
It would be Markiplier specifically. That is his entire career. Not like not talking like down about him. Like no, it makes perfect sense when you think about it.
Okay, please don't explode. Don't do
I've
Orbs.
seen Iron Lung, but
I have not seen it because I don't
do
leave the
hear that
house.
it's good.
You understand?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I need to play the because that's weird indie shit is more fun to me. But also, I'm like,
Yeah.
even as a cool horror experience, I don't particularly want to be trapped in a metal box for however long.
Yeah. That reminds me, I need to keep working on this is gonna sound bizarre out of context. I need to keep working on my album entitled Low Poly Sex Content.
Terrific. You should.
It's I don't even know what genre it is. It's some kind of weird industrial music. I think it might be dark wave. I'm really not sure. It's one of those like I'll know when it's done.
Yeah. But it's about a low poly sex doll, so
I've definitely listened to the cover of it before because it's one of those albums that came from the cover rather than the other way around. It's like pretty like cast iron like. Sorry, give me the.
Oh, I'm a bit low on time. Hold on. Calorie freeze. Good. Hit them while they're down. Hit them while they're down!
I'm gonna post the original Arsenal one. It's so funny. Look at this, and it's like, well,
Please don't die.
this. And sometimes
camera.
I think I need like.
Camera! Oh, I thought I was gonna fuck up. Oh god, the fucking low poly fucking.
The low poly sex call. I can't describe it any other way.
God, the low sex.
And it's just a weird little album that mostly samples like MRI machines and stuff. It's
I'm
got
not
a
sure
lot
I
of
can put the
filters.
low poly sex call thing on screen. I'll be honest.
Yeah, no, don't do that. But I'm like, this is the chat at least. You have the context for it. It's yeah. It's a joke album cover. Like I did not intend to actually make it, and then I realized, wait, I have a bunch of songs that would really fit this deeply stupid vibe. I indeed have 4 of them. I have 14.5 minutes of music for this. one of which was meant to be a dungeon synth track, and then got like adding guitar to it just made it fit this really well, and I'm like, okay, I'm sticking with that then.
I'm just looking at my options here and being like, I could get a guaranteed shiny Stunfisk here. I don't want one, but it's just sort of like the gears are now clicking.
Let's go dine for Mo. Let's get a shiny Stunfisk. I can't quite do the voice.
Why not? I can't even do my voice, Mary. Fucking weird. God.
Yeah. You could also go to bed, says Etron. Is that addressed to Zoe?
Only 11.
Only 11.
I've-
Still 5 more productive hours in the day.
Oh, Pokemon, I did research. I'm just sort of like... At this point in the streams, I'm sort of like... worrying that I'm not doing enough stream stuff.
You don't need to worry.
And everyone seems to think that 2 hours is a long stream when I'm watching VODs of the length of 8. You know? So, by comparison, I feel like a bit crap. You know. I don't actually know what the best method would be.
I completely forgot though that like Control Alt Delete kind of became this like superhero webcomic at some point.
Briefly, yeah.
And it's a completely different art style. I don't know what's going on. I'm just like looking at the front cover and I'm like,
I never did hypershading for the fucking
page. It's like the current one, and like I have no idea what's going on, and I don't want to find out because I'm not reading Control Alt Delete again.
Yeah, basically.
Like I did read it back in the day. I saw Loss when that was new.
Saw loss when it was new.
Do not cite the old magics to me. I was there when they were written.
Here we go. Make my God of War big.
Alright. Oh, inflation big and round. Listen, so many people will have drawn art of Big Gardevoir. Big in any way you can imagine. Seriously.
I'm normal.
You're normal, Zoe. It's normal to like Big Gardevoirs. It's the most normal thing.
I've got a really good the God of War. Very normal.
Yeah. Zoe, listen. It would be abnormal if you didn't want Gardevoir to be big. Wynn's just like, yeah. She's spitting facts. Zoe likes big golf brides. Hey, who doesn't? Hey, Gwen. Just hang out with your friends, Gwen, and ignore her weird brother.
It ain't about him.
Yeah, this ain't about him. Yeah. You're trying to get the Gardevoir in frame as well.
Thumbs up.
Blurry.
That's probably a really good one for photos, actually. I'm normal. Really enjoy your girlfriend from home. Solidarity. And the squatting picture's so good though. Do I need to try and get Daphne into the sky? I can't actually. That was the thing, you couldn't get pictures in the museum with Pokemon out. I'm normal. Oh yeah, no, look at I got these. The screenshots during the little art bits. Pikachu. I missed the first one sadly, but look, I'm gonna move again.
Okay.
Pikachu.
Alright.
Pikachu.
Official Pikachu art.
Official Pikachu. Also furry growlers.
Yeah.
Ivor is definitely not pegging.
Yeah, he is completely stoned out of his mind right now.
Terrific. I'm normal. I'm gonna raid out. I am. I've had a bit of a rough day, but that's a good.
Yeah. Well, that's fine, you know?
Had a
Good normal day.
I didn't think I was that tired, but I'm just like, yeah. The problem is that you do one bit of story in this DLC and then it's just back to the grind, and I don't grind fast enough for that to be very entertaining on stream. But I don't want to miss story bits, and the next story bit's going to probably be catching Rayquaza and then unlocking some shit. After which point, I think I'm probably gonna like, what's the word? Actually, I think once I unlock the super scanning or whatever the fuck it is that lets you get 5-star ones, I think that exists. I will be just basically I will stop doing the streamy the streams. I will make this an off-stream game after that point, unless I have something really important to show.
Yeah.
Here's the shield button. I'm hoping my new setup is in fact working, because this could go wrong. I'm unclear. George play new Star Trek game. Let's send that raid.
Yeah, how long has he been playing that for? Doesn't matter. Let's raid in anyway.
I mean, it's spoilers for a potential version of Star Trek Voyager, regardless.
Yeah. We're gonna steal Tuvix's lungs.
Yeah. It's a normal thing to get Tuvix's lungs back.
Oh, raid message? Do we have one?
No. Just no, I don't.
No. Just the words no. Let's go.
I ain't got a good one for this, let's be honest. Where's my mouse gone? There's my mouse gone. Yeah, I'm Eldritch Zoe. I stream. I'm trying to actually set up my schedule. It may be that with the current thing, I'll be streaming tomorrow as well, just because that's how things have worked out.
I'll be able to guess on that. We'll see.
Yeah. Mary not being available is starting to make me very aware that, like, I sure as fuck am not streaming regularly enough for most people to predict when I'm streaming.
Yeah.
And I should probably fix that.
Yeah, it's like
you don't have a reliable schedule. It's just
The problem is right now I've got.
available
We got 6
most of it.
seconds. Sorry. We'll discuss that off stream.
Let's
Okay.
go.
Bye, everybody.
Kill the president.
God damn it.